up, everybody? Hello, hello. Man, the colors are off on this. Dude, how do I fix these colors, bro? Yeah, I guess that'll have to work for now. I changed the settings for the StreamYard interview with Toby fucking Turner. What's up, everybody? So my video camera's all fucked, but yeah, it looks a little better now. Those colors were a little too bright. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. I took a few days off to get some R&R and to handle some stuff I needed to do. And then today I saw, basically as I predicted, which wasn't a hard prediction to make. Anybody could have seen this coming. I think I said something like the New York Times is probably writing the article right now as I speak. And yeah, a couple weeks later, there's your New York Times article. And it's honestly not that bad. Like, they could have probably gone harder. But I figured, since I predicted it, I'd read some of it and react to it and see what it says. But my prediction is they're going to use Nick to basically call all of us a bunch of right-wing racist Nazis. And yeah, let me pull this up. Here we go. Nick Fuentes, a white nationalist problem for the right. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. Smash the thumbs up. Let's get it going. Like always, you can support by becoming a member or joining Patreon. It's in the description. Or, you can just smash the thumbs up. Yeah, that works too. All right. So yeah, somebody shared this because, here's another thing, like New York Times. If you really want people to read this shit, stop putting it behind a paywall. No one's going to read this shit behind a paywall. It's like where news goes to die. So I don't think it's going to have much of an impact except for like the far left liberal viewer or reader who actually pays for the New York Times, which I'm sure there's quite a few of them, but I don't think there's that many. I need to look that up. How many people actually subscribe for the New York Times? Nick Fuentes, a white nationalist problem for the right. Shit, it almost feels like I predicted the title of the article too. I was like, I'm pretty sure I came close to even predicting the title of the fucking article. That's how predictable this shit is these days. And then they use this picture of Nick. Almost looks not real. Almost looks like AI. Got a weird looking chin there. I don't know if it's real or not. Part 1, Nick Fuentes is mainstream. It's true, he is mainstream. He's fucking taking over all the algorithms, dude. It's insane. Until a month or two ago, Nicholas J. Fuentes was regarded by right-wing influencers as a mosquito-like interloper whose lifeblood was attention. It's funny because that's something I pointed out too, which was he went from being a laughingstock, not taken seriously, a fucking joke, to all of a sudden everybody's like, he's the greatest ever, guys. He's the best. He's the best that's ever done it. He's the best that ever will do it. He's the smartest, most intelligent. And it's like, what the fuck? Don't we remember how much of an idiot this guy is? Like, what happened to him being an idiot? That's what I remember. I just remember that he was an idiot, but apparently I was wrong. He is the savior of mankind in the white race. Even though he's not white, he's half Mexican. But I guess, I don't know, maybe that counts as white being half Mexican. I don't know. Not throwing shade. Hey, I'm part Mexican too. Not as Mexican as Nick though. But today an entirely different consensus has emerged on the right. The footprint of the oratorically proficient late night streaming show host, these leftists love to use the big words and show off, has not dwindled in the least, with his tens if not hundreds of thousands of alienated young male conservatives, followers known as the Groypers. You guys need a new name. That name's kind of lame. A nickname derived from an alt-right meme. If anything, his anti-Israel, anti-immigrant, anti-transgender, anti-civil rights views seem to gain a new currency during the second Trump administration. So you see the gist here. They were going to, to be fair, they were going to do this anyway. They didn't need a Nick Fuentes to call us a bunch of racists, a bunch of fucking Nazi, Jew-hating, blah, 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 go on. Name the isms. They didn't need Nick Fuentes to do that. But it helps. It helps when you take, like, the dumbest person in a movement. And sorry, I shouldn't say dumb. Nick's not dumb. You take the most problematic one.
Emo Dante super chatted $2. Did Nick break up with Catboy Cammy?
He was forced to, Emo. He was forced to. He misses those days. I heard him talking about it. He really wants a return to the Catboy days. Yeah, he did. Somebody super chatted him about it, and he was like, Man, I miss those days, or something like that. I'm quoting, but not perfectly quoting. Um, so yeah, you take somebody like Nick, you take like the most, like probably the worst message among America First. That's like the most divisive and like the least going to get you anywhere. And then you inflate that to make that the message that's blowing up everywhere. And then boom, New York Times comes out and goes, "Oh, the right wing problem with the white wing nationalism." And that word, right wing nationalism, or white nationalism. That's I'm surprised they're pulling that one out, and they're just not saying white supremacist. That surprises me. They're just like, no, white nationalist. Like, I mean, just say what you mean, dude. We know what you mean. White supremacist. There is now growing alarm among leading conservatives about Mr. Fuentes, who routinely tests the cult-like devotion of his young male fans. Yeah, we've played the clips by savaging their patriarchal figure, President Trump. Yeah, so now he's really happy about. I don't know. He seems to really like Gavin Newsom now. Weird. Like, spend all your time shitting on Trump, which there's a lot of reasons to shit on Trump right now. It's not a problem. Shit on Trump, but then to act like Gavin Newsom is better, like when he's as bad as Trump is, he's nowhere near as bad as Gavin Newsom. Track record speaks for itself on that. He has emerged as one of the loudest voices on the right to turn on the president. When I was a teenager, I thought he was a Caesar-like figure who was going to save Western civilization. Mr. Fuentes, 27, said, "Man, he's getting old. You're getting old, Nick. 27, dude. Before you know it, you're gonna be 40. Now I view him as incompetent. All you fucking groypers are gonna get. It's gonna be fun to watch the Zoomers get old, as they were calling all of us old. And it's like, oh, you're old too now, right? You see how that works? You see how fast time goes, fuckheads? Mr. Fuentes, 27, said in an interview, "Now I view him as incompetent, corrupt, and compromised." And I get it. The reason he's pushing Gavin Newsom is to scare Trump. It's to scare the right, because we gotta have something to hold over their head. Like, if you don't fucking do what we want, we're gonna support Gavin Newsom. It's just not a good look to talk good about Gavin Newsom, in my opinion. To even play around with that. I mean, I get it. Find a better candidate to scare Trump with than fucking Gavin Newsom. No one's gonna. I could be wrong, but it's gonna be amazing to me if they're able to rehabilitate Gavin Newsom's image and he becomes like an actual threat for the presidency. It would be amazing to me, but weirder things have happened, right? Specifically, he has criticized the president for showing solidarity with Israel over the war in Gaza, for refusing to release the Epstein files, and for considering extending student visas to Chinese nationals. Yeah, I disagree with that. I mean, I think we should allow like students in here, but maybe like China should be one of those where we just stop. We have like a moratorium on it after all the technology they're stealing. There was a Chinese was he a scientist or something? I forgot what school, but he stole like all this cancer data, got arrested going back to China. I don't know. Maybe we should stop doing that and let them fucking learn in their own country. Save one of these university spots for like an American. How about that? On Labor Day, Mr. Fuentes posted on social media, "Trump 2.0 has been a disappointment in literally every way, but nobody wants to admit it." Everybody wants to admit it, dude. Or are you talking about like the Trump loyalists? I don't see very many of them, dude. All I see is just people shitting on Trump. And rightfully so with the Epstein files, rightfully so with a lot of different things. But still, in my opinion, which is not popular anymore, even among the right, Trump is still the lesser of two evils. Asked to comment on Mr. Fuentes' remarks, White House officials declined. Current and former members of the Trump administration, as well as outside advisors, would not be quoted on the record about Mr. Fuentes out of fear, they said, of inviting online attacks from him and his zealous followers. You pussies. Look at that. I guess I'm more brave than the White House, because I'll talk shit about Nick, and yeah, the groypers show up in mass and like fucking, boy, you got to give them credit. They are very organized. Those groypers are organized. They're probably the most organized political group right now. Some would say, and I consider this an insult and I don't agree, but some would say, yeah, well, they're a bunch of incels in their basement with no time. I mean, that could be true. That could be true as well. But, maybe if we had an economy that could actually give them some fucking work, that might help. Because the economy's total shit right now. And you can't blame everybody being pissed off. Everybody's just raging out about everything right now. And you can't blame them, dude. The economy sucks. Everybody's Everybody's life is very difficult right now, figuring out how to get to the end of the month, you know? So, but yeah, I think there's also a thing here where, you know, now that Trump is president, it's just so much easier to hate on the president than to like back them. It's always easier to be on the other side, like, oh, this guy fucking sucks, and then have to actually stand for like anything. It's easier just to say everything else sucks, which is true. It does suck. Everything sucks. Where did I leave off here? Three of them mentioned the sudden ubiquity of Fuentes. That means like proliferation. Like there's a lot. I mean, ubiquity. You could have just said, you know, the fact that there's a lot of Nick Fuentes clips going around right now, but they got to use the word ubiquity. It means there's a lot of fucking Nick Fuentes clips going around. Of Fuentes clips circulating in their social media feeds. Certain metrics attest to Mr. Fuentes' surge since his X account was reinstated by Elon Musk 16 months ago. The number, yeah, of course they're going to point it to X, right? That's going to be what they want to come after. Watch is going to be X when they decide, you know, when they get the power again and they decide to start cracking down on social media. X will be their first target, and they'll use Fuentes as the example of why they got to shut down X and have stronger limits on speech and all that shit. The numbers of his followers appear to have grown from roughly 140,000 to more than 750,000. His America First streaming show viewership on Rumble has quintupled to around 500,000. Well, there's a lot of people that doubt the legitimacy of Rumble numbers. I don't know. I don't watch Rumble enough. To be able to say, yeah, I've seen it myself, but I hear a lot people going like, the chat doesn't move fast enough for the amount of viewers watching. Like you could have a show with like, I mean, the quartering's one of them, right? It's like 30,000 people watching, but the chat's like moving pretty slow. So, yeah. I don't know. Definitely, I don't believe in bots anymore, guys. Bots are a far right-wing conspiracy. There are no such thing as bots, guys. They don't exist. Let's see what else we got here. This guy, Fuentes represents the cutting edge of a right-wing racism that has surged over the past decade during the rise of Trump, said Matt Dalick, a political historian and expert on right-wing movements at George Washington University. And it's clear that he's becoming more prominent because these bigger influencers are now fighting with him. Yeah, it's all anybody that they're going to take everybody around Nick down too. They're going to label all of them as right-wing, far-right supremacists, even if they don't have the same rhetoric as Nick. If they came out and they interviewed Nick and talked about how they like Nick, they're going to use that. And it's like everybody's going to be hit with that. Everybody that had any association with him at all, you're going to be just basically, you're a Nazi now too. But Mr. Fuentes has yet to demonstrate that he can shape American politics on an electoral level. He can't. Unfortunately, he's toxic. That's why you guys are pushing him so much. You're doing New York Times articles to make him the head of the movement. To fucking prop him up because he's toxic. He knows it himself, dude. Like the Groypers get mad at me, but go listen to Nick talk about it. He literally, I wish I could have found. I get so mad because I find a clip on Twitter and then I forget to bookmark it, and then when I try to find it later, I can never fucking find it. But there's this clip of somebody sending him a super chat, talking about how they got kicked out of their university because they were trying to promote Nick Fuentes to like other college, other people at his university. And Nick basically called him an idiot. It was like, I told you to hide your power levels. And, you know, it's like, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying the exact same fucking thing. Of course, I also think it's kind of low IQ to judge people the way you guys judge people, like a whole swath of people. It's fucking low IQ. But on top of that, it's fucking stupid to be like going around in every fucking chat where these subjects are brought up and just being like, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the Jews. Hey, maybe you should take Nick Fuentes' advice and grow the fuck up and realize that message is toxic and it's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to fucking discredit. And maybe that's the point, because a lot of these people hate Trump so much, they probably would love to see Trump get discredited. And there's a lot of Groypers I see on X who are like happy about this article. They're like, we made it to the big time, boys. It's like, okay. Oh, man, we really have a severe lack of long-term thinking. You know, people need to, maybe really start playing chess. Everybody, there's that meme about the, you know, Trump's so good, 4D chess. Like, maybe some of you should play a little bit of chess and understand, like, thinking more than one step ahead and, like, actually being able to plan, like, a long-term thing and see the long-term outcome of it rather than just, like, immediate. Everything's just like one step ahead. That's like as far as you can think is just like one step ahead. But Mr. Fuentes has yet to demonstrate that he can shape. Okay, he said that he is determined to thwart presidential ambitions of Vice President J.D. Vance. Yeah, he'd rather have Gavin Newsom than J.D. Vance. I'm not sold on J.D. Vance. The Peter Thiel shit. It's like, oh yeah, great, more government surveillance and just like the government. I mean, I'd like to get rid of that too. I'd like to get rid of the government surveilling on its people. Again, unfortunately, politics comes down to like the lesser of two evils every time. This is what it comes down to. Basically, it's what politics is, the lesser of two evils. If you go, I refuse to choose the lesser of two evils. Well, it's like, dude, I mean, the lesser of two evils is like less fucking hardship you have to go through. Unfortunately, it sucks. Be like, oh, you know, well, this person wants to charge me like 30 grand for this motorcycle. And this other person wants to sell me 20 grand. Well, they're both overcharging me, so I fuck both of them. It's like, well, actually, you know, you take the better deal, the one that's going to save you 10 grand. It's like, it's just common sense thinking. And that's like big boy stuff, real world stuff. You take the better option, right? And there's no doubt. And maybe I'm wrong because I don't know J.D. Vance enough and I don't understand that he's actually like the next coming of the Antichrist, right? He's the Antichrist. Maybe I don't understand that. But yeah. If the choice comes down between J.D. Vance and fucking Gavin Newsom, yeah. Is one of them offering tax cuts? Unless J.D. Vance is coming out and going, hey, we're going to raise your taxes. Okay? Then it's a pretty easy choice for me. Because at the end of the day, that's how little I expect from the government. Who's going to tax me more? You know the Democrats are going to tax you more. That's just, there's no way around that. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of you don't pay taxes, so it doesn't matter to you. So yeah, he said he is determined to thwart the presidential ambitions of Vice President J.D. Vance, who Mr. Fuentes has described as the end state of Trumpism, a complete fabrication, who was created in a lab by Peter Thiel. Okay, which politician wasn't created in a lab by some wealthy fucking donors? Tell me which one, because they're all fucking created in a lab by wealthy fucking people, dude. Unfortunately. The Silicon Valley billionaire who bankrolled Mr. Vance's 22 campaign for Ohio's open Senate state, Peter Thiel, by the way. That's the new boogeyman. Everybody just all of a sudden, Peter Thiel's the boogeyman. So yeah, I'm sure he's terrible, you know, but he's kind of new. I don't know him as well as I know the Bill Gateses and the George Soros and, you know, them I know. And then people try to act like Elon Musk is like some danger to the world. And like, okay, maybe AI sucks. Maybe AI is not going to be great. Maybe all these surveillance fucking systems that AI is going to bring in, yeah, that's bad. But you act like it wouldn't happen either way. Like it's going to happen one way or the other. Unfortunately, when we have no control over our government, like we do right now, it's going to happen. They're going to do what the fuck they want. I mean, we can't even get rid of the fucking Patriot Act. We can't even roll that one back. Let's see what we got next. Mr. Fuentes, bottom right, addressing members of the far-right group America First at anti-vaccine protest. Ooh, how dare you. Is he still anti? Yeah, I don't know. Nick flips on so many things. I'm trying to remember if he's still anti-vaccine. Mr. Dalek was referring to Tucker Carlson, perhaps a preeminent figure on the right who unwittingly kicked off Mr. Fuentes' coming out party this summer as a guest on Candace Owens' podcast in July. That is true. The Tucker Carlson feud really kind of propelled him, but he was already everywhere at that point. But yeah, getting into a feud with somebody on the level of Tucker Carlson, and then winning, you know, technically he won. Tucker really hasn't responded in any way to any of the accusations. So I think Nick kind of won that battle, unfortunately, because I do like Tucker a little more than Nick, to be honest. Mr. Carlson wondered aloud how Mr. Fuentes, whom he described as this weird little gay kid living in his basement in Chicago, could wield any influence at all. Mr. Carlson then supplied the answer. Mr. Fuentes, he said, is really talented, legit, but is also clearly part of the campaign to discredit non-crazy right voices. I agree with that. I could be wrong. You know, Nick could not be a Fed. I know a lot of people get mad. But it's possible Nick's not a Fed and he's just a moron kid. He does seem to be getting a little smarter about it. At least he's advising his own followers, you know, to stop being spurgs, going around screaming about the Jews everywhere they go. It's like, I mean, even he can recognize that. But when I say it, you guys attack the fuck out of me. Crazy. I mean, I always get attacked anyway. It's nothing new. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this, but I think we get the gist. Nick is, right wing bad. And here's this guy that proves right wing bad. Here you go. So I can see meeting Trump, picture 5, rage bait. Nick Fuentes is inevitable. Yeah. So they're celebrating this. They're celebrating this. This is a victory. This is a victory for the Groypers because now they're on the world stage. They're taking over, baby. It's like, no, you're being used to discredit everybody on the right. Okay, like everybody has said was going to happen. They're going to use your fucking little movement, and they're going to use that to discredit every message that's being pushed on the right. Will it stick? I don't know. Their power is waning. Their ability to do this is waning. But, I mean, when you have an election, it always comes down to the lesser of two evils. If they can make themselves look like the lesser of the two evils, because this side is, starting to be a little too Nazi-like, starting to talk a little too positive about Hitler, starting to get a little too racist, that could be something that swings the election with the normie voter who actually, has a huge effect on the voter, the independent voter. We'll see. Did you guys see this? Greta's boat. They were saying it got hit by Israel. They were saying Israel sent a fucking dropped a firebomb from a drone or something, dude. Turns out, I think it looks like to me, I could be wrong. It looks like they shot a flare into the air and then it came down and landed on their own boat. Like they literally set their own boat on fire. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong. I think that was the flare getting shot off. Hold on. No, I don't know what that was. But yeah. Okay. So you've seen the videos. It looks exactly like a flare. We got another video of it too, of a flare hitting a boat. So, like, if Israel was to strike this boat, I think it would have been fucking wiped off. It would have been sunk. That would have been it for this boat, But it was a flare, and apparently they're not even nowhere near Israel. They're like 1,500 something miles away from fucking Israel. God, dude. This reminds me of that Stern video. Who's the lawyer on Stern who set his boat on fire? Oh, man. Go get a fucking fire extinguisher, dude. It was Israel! No, it was just a fucking... The claims are that they actually might have done it on purpose so that they could, spin this narrative. Or maybe they just fucked up and shot a flare straight up and it came back down and hit the boat. Who knows? But it did very little damage to the boat. Like, this is not an Israeli missile strike or airstrike or bombing. This is, I don't know. It's kind of funny though. I think Tim Pool was talking about earlier, like I think it happened in Tunisia or outside Tunisia, and they said it was a cigarette fire that started from a cigarette. Obviously not, because there's this other video. I think this is the thing that hit it. Looks a lot like a flare to me, but yeah, I'm sure that was Israel sending a drone 1,500 miles away just to attack this celebrity boat. Okay. Watch it one more time. Yeah. So, yeah, didn't turn out to be that big of a deal. Everybody yesterday was like, oh my God, they just killed Greta Thunberg. They just murdered Greta Thunberg.
$4.99. The sequel to the US Liberty is very sad.
Yeah, sequels always suck, bro. The sequel's never as good as the original, Spocko. But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. Everybody made a fucking big stink about it. Oh, let's check in on Chicago, boys. You know, Chicago's been in the news quite a bit. Because Trump's talking about, I think ICE is going in Chicago right now doing raids. Trump's talking about sending the National Guard there. And yeah, it's getting spicy. I don't know. I kind of do at this point, just for the fun. I just want to see the National Guard go in there and see what happens. But yeah, let's see how things are going in Chicago. Yeah, pretty much the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, man.
Steve
Nothing's
Riley
changed.
super chatted $3.29. Scaramanga.
Scaramanga. Whatever that means. Whatever that new lingo you guys are talking that I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, here we go. I think I created a nice song for this. Let's go. Let's kick off. We're gonna dive deep. We're gonna see how Chicago's doing. Chicago. Will we get another super chat?
We is president now super chatted $2. Urine is stored in the balls. Greta Thunberg.
Is that a real quote of Greta Thunberg? It's weird. I think everybody's gonna like her now. Everybody's gonna go from, you know, she was a big joke when it was all climate change, but now that her grift is like Israel, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Greta Thunberg's based." Oh, and then her and Nick Fuentes are gonna go on a date or something. You know, maybe Nick will finally get a little pussy. Come on, Greta, throw Nick some pussy. You know, nothing better than that anti-Israel pussy. Anyway, thank you for the super chats, guys.
It's a place that no one knows. You might get shot.
It's going good in Chicago, boys.
In a drive-by.
You guys ready?
You'll be praying to Jesus as the bullets go flying by. Chicago,
we got here
Chicago, it's a place that no one wants to go. The crime stats will make you weep. You know it ain't safe on them dirty ass streets, Chicago.
Wait, we gotta hear some more of it, actually.
The National Guard gonna roll on in to do battle with these young white in Chicago. Chicago, it's a place that no one wants to go. You need to watch your back. Living in Chirac, you'll hear those shots go crackety-crack, crackety-crack. Chicago, it's a place that wants to go.
Anybody who calls that AI slop, you have no taste in music, bro. That's a brilliant performance. I wrote that and performed that. That's me performing every instrument. I did that last night in my bedroom. AI slop. Come on. Anyway, yeah, let's check in on Chicago. Seems like a wonderful place to live. So yeah, so Trump's really actually, I think he's probably going to send the National Guard there because of how well DC's been cleaned up. You know, why not, dude? Why not? It's a little war zone over there right now. Maybe it's worth it, dude.
Chicago is a very dangerous place, and we have a governor that doesn't care about crime. I guess we could solve Chicago very quickly, but we're going to make a decision as to where we go over the next day or two. When you look at what happened to D.C. in a short period of time, honestly, it's amazing. Chicago.
Then he got after this because they're trying to say like Trump's going to go to war with Chicago, and he got after this journalist.
Darling, that's fake news.
Well, why would the Department of Defense?
Listen, be quiet. Listen, you don't listen.
I love it when he tells the journalist to be quiet. Just tell him to shut up. Just say, listen, shut up. Just go all the way.
You never listen. That's why you're second rate. We're not going to war. We're going to clean up our cities. We're going to clean them up so they don't kill 5 people every weekend. That's not war. That's common sense.
Yeah. It's war to actually cause less death. To clean up the streets, have less crime, actually punish the criminals. That's war. It's war when you do that, guys. That's what war looks like. Let's see. We got a little news report. Operation Midway Blitz. This is ICE. I think Trump finally got the approval from the Supreme Court that he can go in and do his thing. So ICE is going in, and yeah, they're getting making a lot of arrests in Chicago right now.
So the surge has begun. You can see the new ICE vehicles on the streets here in Chicago. We're just outside the Cook County Courthouse, but that surge is part of the ICE-led Operation Midway Blitz that they say is in honor of a beautiful young Chicago woman, Katie Abraham, who was killed by an illegal alien drunk driver back in January of this year. And while we are getting reaction from Illinois Senator Dick Durbin, who says that this blitz won't make Chicagoans safer, let me show you this video. Early this morning, I was out with one of ICE's teams, and we arrested this individual. His name is Juan Gaspar, and he is a 43-year-old illegal alien from Mexico. He has been...
I don't like the way he said Mexico right there. I think you're a racist. From Mexico. Like, there's too much enunciation.
Gaspar, and he is a 43-year-old illegal alien from Mexico.
From Mexico. Yeah, he's a racist. Get him out of there.
He has been convicted in 2024 of forcibly sexually assaulting a child under the age of 13.
Yeah, just execute him right now. You don't got to send him back. Why waste the money, transporting him back? It's just... We could get rid of him real quick, and then we don't have to worry about him coming back either. We don't got to worry about deporting him again.
He was taken, as you can see here, without incident, but this is all part of the exact sort of violent criminal illegal alien that the ICE operations hope to bring in, apprehend, and ultimately deport. We were riding along with ICE's Deputy Director, Madison Sheehan. She talked a little bit about this operation to us, as well as what she has to say to the Democrats that are criticizing it. Listen.
This is an opportunity for us to go into saying,
man, why is it always a female cop, dude? Every time it's always a female cop. We got a brand new checking in on the women segment coming up later too. So we got more female cop action. But I mean, dude, every time it's like, oh, we got to have the female cop. We get it. You're so fucking great. You hire females to be cops. That's so wonderful. So brave of you.
Sanctuary cities and work against these sanctuary city policies and not let them deter ICE from being able to do our work, to go after the worst of the worst, just like the guy behind me who committed sexual assault against a minor. I mean, these criminal aliens have wreaked havoc on the American people for years, and that time is over. And even when we have...
Does ICE pay good? Dude, go work for ICE, guys. Guys, if you're having a hard time finding a job, I know a lot of you are. I mean, not all of you. I'm sure some of you are doing well. But it's a rough job market. Go join ICE, bro. Fuck it. Just go join ICE.
Pushback from Democrat leadership, that's not going to stop us. We're going to continue to go after the worst of the worst, just like somebody who committed sexual assault against a minor.
And this is just day one, Martha. We understand this could go on for weeks as they surge more ICE personnel as well as federal law enforcement partners. Martha? Oh. Martha,
get the wood chipper going. Is the wood chipper ready to go? Yeah, I mean, people like that. We don't need to deport them. We got better solutions than deporting for people like that. Yeah, I'm sure it's all lies, though. So, yeah. Now, the gangster types in Chicago, they're ready for the National Guard. And the National Guard is probably big time scared of these guys because these guys, they're not to be fucked with.
Man, Trump talking about something. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Nigga, you about to find out why it's called Direct. The fuck? Goofy ass nigga? We ain't scared of this shit. Man.
Yeah. They ain't scared, man. They're ready. They're ready. You know how many switches they got, bro? They're ready to go, dude. They're ready to go. There's quite a few of these that were popping up.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. Nigga, this is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
So I think this guy actually made a follow-up because everybody was calling. This guy's actually not a gang member, I don't think. I think he's just like scared of what could happen because he sees all these fucking dudes running around with fucking fully automatic machine guns and what else, you know, who knows what else. Like they're fucking armed to the teeth out there. And yeah, it could be ugly. It could be ugly. It would be really fucking stupid though. But honestly, those are the people that need to be gotten off the streets. I'm sorry, if you're running around like fucking committing crimes, you know, with a fucking gun and shooting fucking, you know, every day they're shooting, like those are the you need to be gotten off the streets. That's what needs to happen for Chicago to be safe. Is these guys got to go. They got to go. They got to be locked away, man. You know, but of course it's a liberal fucking DA, and it's a situation like with that Ukrainian chick that got murdered in the subway. It's like they don't want to keep these people. They want to let them go. Doesn't matter how many violent criminal offenses they have. It's like, oh, well, you can go. You're free to go. And then what happens, you know, some poor chick who just got off from her pizza job, you know, sits in the wrong seat, and some crazy dude who's been let go 14 fucking times already just, you know, decides, I guess I'll just stab this chick because I'm crazy. I mean, I don't know, dude. I haven't watched the full clip because that's the type of thing that I would be depressed to watch. I don't want to be in that mind state, but I've seen quite a bit of it, and it's just sickening when you see how violent some people can be, man, for no reason at all either. Like absolutely no reason, just out of nowhere. But yeah, these are the people that need to be gotten off the streets, man. There are some people that can't be rehabilitated. Here's Unc. Unc's ready for the National Guard.
Yeah, this is my warning. See, I'm getting ready for everything that's about to come.
Oh, this guy's ready. Now, this is not the guy to be fucked with. This is like this is Special Forces Unc. This ain't just any old Unc. This is Special Forces Unc. He's ready. He'd be fucking creeping in the shadows and like pulling off fucking high level fucking espionage. Like this, you don't fuck with this Unc.
And when it comes, it's gonna pull on y'all motherfucking ass because I'm not playing with y'all motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who you are. I've been practicing. I'm ready. I'm ready for all things. I got drones. I got everything. I'm ready.
I don't even. Is this a skit? This almost feels like a skit. This doesn't feel like it. Anyway, this could be real.
I'm ready, prepared, and I'm ready to put my life on the line to get rid of all these bullshitting ass, fucking racist ass people that's in here thinking that they can deal with us. I'm gonna show them what we can do. I'm gonna show you what.
Hey, Unc. Statistically, who are you more likely to be murdered by? Is it these hypothetical racists that you're talking about? Or is it the thug gangsters in your neighborhood who just fucking fire off indiscriminately and randomly murder people left and right on accident? People they're not even aiming at. They just happen to be at the, you know, there's a baby sleeping in his crib, just happen to be in the fucking line of fire because, you know. But yeah, that's what you need to worry about. All the racists out there, they're the ones. No, dude. The biggest fucking victims of this shit is the black community. And, you will hear from the smart black community who's like, yes, please bring in the National Guard. I'm tired of almost getting murdered every time I have to walk to work. You know, they're coming up. Trust me, they're out there. There are always good ones out there.
I can do. I can show you better. I can tell you. I'm a fly with drones. I know how to set a motherfucker up like it ain't nothing. Okay? So I learned the area. I learned how to sneak and creep and all that shit on your ass. Because
Unc's out there all night, dude. Fucking walking the alley. He's like, oh, this is a good ambush spot right here. Shit, those shit. The National Guard pull up right here. See, we hide behind this dumpster. Right, they won't even see us. We pop out, pop. National Guard won't know what the fuck happened to him, y'all. And then we just sneak out. We just sneak out the back of the alley, y'all. Shit, I know every angle, dog. Dude, you're gonna last 10 minutes. You're gonna. I mean, if you'd be lucky to last 10 minutes, dude.
I'm gonna tell you like this now. I'm tired of it, and y'all can go for that shit, but I'm not. It's time to get y'all bulletproof vests and stop playing with these motherfuckers and get y'all some weapons, because it's time to put up or shut up.
Now, the part, this is where it gets a little dark, because it's like, dude, you're gonna get people killed telling people to do this. You're gonna get the people you claim to care about fucking killed by trying to organize an armed insurrection against the federal government. That's, I mean, how else would you put it? How else would you put it? This is Rambo Unk. Fucking. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, but don't fuck with this guy. This guy's Special Forces Unk, and he knows all the tricks. I know all the secrets.
Because it's too much of the shit hanging and all this shit. We're gonna stop.
Yeah, I got cut off. I don't know, man. If that was a bit, I hope nobody. I mean, it could be a bit. It seems like a bit. Here's the mayor of Chicago. And he's trying to, I mean, he's going to play a part in this too, because they're trying to rally the people against the idea of the feds coming in to clean up their city, which they completely failed to clean up. And yeah, let's listen to this.
No federal troops in the city of Chicago. No militarized force in the city of Chicago. We're going to defend our democracy in the city of Chicago. We're going to protect the humanity of every single person in the city of...
The gloves are off. Let's go. Gavin, I guess Gavin's going to be the guy. I'm sorry. I guess it is. I guess Gavin's going to be their guy.
Chicago. And we got the baddest freaking labor movement in the city of Chicago, birthed right here. We're going to take this fight across America, but we got to defend the home front first. Hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
So this chick came out. There's always somebody that's like, ooh, if I came out there and just started screaming shit, and it's like saying I love Trump among this crowd, yeah, it'll be a viral moment.
No.
And of course she went viral. But yeah, riling them up, getting them all ready. Ooh, how dare they? How dare they come in and actually lower the murder rate? Here's some more reports. Chicago residents are fed up with the rampant crime plaguing their city.
It's just gone from bad to worse, too.
These are what the regular residents of Chicago, this is how they feel. They're like, dude, I just want to not, I just want less chance of being shot when I go out. If I could take it from like a 30% chance of being shot every time I walk my dog to like a 5% chance, then, dude, can we do that at least, please?
Disaster.
Jesus.
No one really feels safe. It's impossible to feel safe in a city like this, especially with the leadership we have.
These kids are carrying guns like around the ages of 8 years old, and they're killing other 8-year-old kids with guns. It's insane.
My opinion, not enough police officers. The police officers' hands are tied.
So the police is really unappreciative for offhand under Brandon Johnson, Lori Lightfoot, J.B. Priester. Those are three are the reason why nobody don't want to be a police.
Their policies when it comes to crime is not working at all.
I think the biggest piece of the pie has to be more police officers, more protection. That's what the people want.
It just...
So yeah, there's a lot of fucking people coming out. They'll say, oh, these are just Trump supporters. It was like, I mean, dude, if I was a black dude living in Chicago and I wasn't part of the gangs and I just like wanted to work and take care of my family, I'd be like, yes, please, can we please get all these thugs off the street who, you know, are a risk to all of us. Like, that's just common sense to me. But some people make it everything political, you know, having safe streets and, you know, not having to worry about being murdered or your kid being murdered on the way to school or your kid being murdered and fucking sitting on the couch watching TV because some drive-by across the street that they just, you know, it's reasonable for people to want safety where they live.
In Chicago, everybody got to get down. Everybody got to get down because they should. Everybody.
See, kids can't even have a fucking little sporting event without somebody fucking, dude.
Down.
I mean, this is why they call it Chirac, bro.
Spocko super chatted $4.99. It's always hilarious when rebel Democrats fight a Republican president.
Are we gonna have a Civil War 2.0? I wonder what's going to happen here, Smocko. This could end up being a big nothing burger, or this could end up being a big deal. Because to me, if you want to clean up the crime in our cities across America, Chicago's got to be on the top of that fucking list. Every city should really be addressed. Every fucking city. But Chicago's got to be on the top of that fucking list, dude.
Look, these kids are running. They shooting. We can't have no fun in Chicago, man. No fun, man. This is terrible. I ought to throw a goddamn flag.
I mean, that was funny. At least the guy still got a sense of humor. Yeah. Illegal shooting on the visiting team.
Because this y'all neighborhood.
15-yard penalty. First down.
This might be over with, because I gotta figure this out, man.
Can't even have a damn football game, bro. That's crazy, dude. This poor guy is, volunteering his time for the youth of America to help referee a football game. He probably getting paid nothing. And the kids and this dude can't even be safe at a fucking football game without some fucking gang shit going down.
Hey man, those of y'all in Chicago and other cities that are telling Trump not to send a National Guard there because the YNs are going to scare away the U.S. military, y'all are out of y'all minds. I don't think y'all understand we have the strongest military in the world. The YNs and gangs in your city have nothing on the U.S. military. I just seen a post dude was like, yeah, don't come to Chicago. Y'all don't understand how dangerous it is. This ain't D.C. Clearly, you never been to D.C. I don't know why y'all think DC.
First of all, they're not gonna fuck it. What do you? They're gonna do an insurgency. I mean, if they were fucking hardcore and they were to like really, they could do some. I mean, it's hard, fucking fighting in a city like with Iraq. If you have an insurgency that's really fucking willing to fight, yeah, they could be a problem. But they're not. They're gonna fucking fold at the first. The first little bit of hardship, they're going to be like, fuck this shit. I want to go home and play my PS5. And be like, yeah, I understand. Me too. I don't, fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing in the street with the Switch? You're going to fight the National Guard? Come on, bro. Let's just go play NBA 2K. Let's just play some 2K. We don't need to do this. Just get off the street. Just, stop with the gang banging, bro. Stop with the everybody's got to fucking be a gang banger shit. Like, just stop. That's it. You can solve this problem.
DC is sweet, and y'all see how they cleaned it up quickly. They'll do the same with Chicago. Did you see the Venezuelans that tried to smuggle some drugs in here on the boat a couple days ago? And they got blown up? What you think is going to happen on American soil? And go ahead and think you're going to attack one of these National Guardsmen. Go ahead, see what happens. If you survive, that's a big if. You'll never see the light of day.
No, you won't, though. Like, you might get some... You might like score some points, but it's like GTA 5. Like, you're only going to last so long. Yeah, you might do a lot of damage. You might take out 10 fucking helicopters, but eventually you're going to they're going to get you, dude. It just never stops coming, bro.
Again. And keep the threats up. I don't know why y'all think that's going to make Trump be like, oh yeah, the YNs of Chicago said don't show up. So yeah, we're not going to go there. See what happens.
It's a good point. The way Trump is, like, that's just going to make him want to do it more. DC, like, when you look at DC, you look how happy the citizens of DC are right now. I don't know, man. I'm kind of leaning towards do it. Fucking do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's get these streets cleaned up. Because it'll be good for the economy, man. Be good for business. Because one thing that's not good for business? Crime. People getting shot in the head. Yeah, businesses don't like that.
I hope this happens.
Yeah, there's another guy that hopes it happens. Here's another one. I wonder what this old grandmother thinks. I'm pretty sure she's like, yeah, I want safety.
My name is Miss Gail. My
How you doing,
grandson
Miss
is
Gail?
Gregory Wilson III.
Sweet lady.
You got people still robbing, stealing, killing. Just the other day, a 5-year-old boy got killed, shot in the head.
Jeez.
It's like it's never going to end. So if Mr. Trump want to bring these troops to Chicago...
Why does it, like, I'm pretty sure they weren't targeting the 5-year-old. It was probably just collateral damage. They sprayed up some something and bullets went in and hit. I mean, who knows, dude? But why is it always some child that gets hit? I swear to God, every time there's a drive-by and like, oh yeah, 3-year-old who was a block away got hit by a fucking random bullet that just went through her fucking wall and hit her while she was in bed. It's like, dude, that happens. It seems to happen so much, man.
Chicago, hey, bring them on. What we got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Put some fear in, let them know that they here, they want, to protect the city of Chicago. We got elderly people afraid to ride the red line. You got kids can't go outside and play. You got women don't want to walk at night alone. My name is...
Common sense, more common sense. What else we got here? My man has some advice for the young people of Chicago.
Young brothers in Chicago, come to the front. Come to the front. I need to talk to y'all right now. Man, find you something safe to do.
Well, I'm not a young brother, but I'm coming anyway. Okay? I don't approve of this segregation, bro. Okay?
Find you something safe to do. I've been seeing a lot of y'all post videos trying to warn Trump not to come into Chicago. I don't know if y'all deaf, dumb, or crazy, but find you something safe to do. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all only got two options. Two options. Either be unalive badly, over unalive, or get
over unalived,
sent to prison with so much time that you'll be unalive there. That's the only two options you got. To think that you finna go to war with switches against the federal government, you got to be so far gone in the mind, or to think that you got a chance to beat the U.S. military, the National Guard, in a
Is this guy listening to country music? Is that country music in the fucking background?
Combat, and you have no experience whatsoever in a combat situation. I don't know how many times y'all been playing Call of Duty. This ain't it. This ain't it. And if y'all know anybody in the Chicago area, they got family and friends, they got young ones out there that think that they gonna actually be able to get away with this, y'all better warn them right now, because most people ain't even got money for funerals. But it's gonna be bad if they feel like they gonna resist what the police job is. Like, you got to be out your mind. I don't want y'all to take this message the wrong way. I'm not advocating for people to be...
Bro, hey, you says Call of Duty. Yeah, dude, I swear to God, people get... Look, I'm not saying you can't learn some tactical shit and have like a little more strategic tactical awareness around like a gunfight, a battle. But yeah, people give it too much credit. It's like, oh shit, I'm good at Call of Duty, bro. You know what my KD is on Call of Duty? But yeah, even in Call of Duty though, you die, right? You might go 10-1 and you're like, damn, my KD is so good. Yeah, but you're dead. In real life, yeah, you killed 10 people, but you're also dead. That one you're done for. You don't get to come back in real life. That's the sad thing about war. No matter how good you are, eventually you're gonna die. And I think they did studies like a lot of the people that survived. No, I'm not throwing. Maybe this isn't true, but like a lot of the big wars, World War II, Vietnam, a lot of the people that survived is because only like 15% actually fight. 15% of the troops are actually out there fucking shooting and fighting and putting themselves in line. Everybody else, they don't want to shoot. They're just hiding. And it's a big problem. It's a big problem. A lot of the people that survive, well, they didn't pick their heads up. Put it that way.
Scary. I'm advocating for you to be smart. Be smart. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all guys ain't gonna change your ways after they, lessen up once they come, but at least be smart while they're there. Like, if you feel like you're gonna be on the block with your little stick on you and the police, just gonna let you just do what you want to do, or you feel like you can open up a couple rounds at them and it's just gonna be kumbaya, man, bro, they ain't gonna... There's no extent that the federal government won't go to find out who you are, to go into your homes and apprehend you, or to hunt you down right then and there and take care of you.
This is a great time to renounce your life of crime. This is the perfect time to be like, okay, I'm done being a gangbanger. Maybe you could like move. I don't know. This is really hard. I know this is a lot easier said than done, but it's not impossible. And if it's a life or death thing, maybe you could figure out, a way to like move just a little further away, maybe like an hour away, I don't know. Try it maybe. See what happens. See if life gets better.
Y'all playing a vicious game, a dangerous game. My heart goes out to the families who may be affected by some of these young, ignorant fools going out here trying to do this. Black people, we gotta do better, man. We really have to do better, man. There's no reason that our hearts are so hardened to where we thugging, we're being negative, we are living in violent communities, and we're too afraid to stand up for our own communities, to put these young brothers in their place, to tell them, hey, stop, man. Stop. You don't have to go out here and be gang. You don't have to do what Twin them doing. You know, you can be yourself, bro. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. There's nothing wrong with being successful. There's nothing wrong with being good. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Culture is so demonic today to where you got studs trying to be just like the young guys. Like, come on, bro. Like, find Jesus Christ.
Guys, this guy's making some good points, man.
Get some of that scripture in your heart. Because you playing the devil's game, you're gonna lose. There's no winners with the devil whatsoever. You know? But I'm just saying this because I've been seeing these videos.
Don't go with the devil in his pumps. That's an Alex Jones quote.
Videos of all these young guys in Chicago trying to warn Trump not to come, like they gonna stop him or something. Y'all out y'all mind. Don't let that man.
Yes, you're right, Kef Ken Fanatic. Saying stop's not enough. You need to actually have police actually arrest the criminals and take them off the streets. See, it's not enough just to say, don't do this. You have to actually take the ones who don't listen and then do it, and you have to then take them off the streets. And you have to keep them off the streets. Otherwise, this is what you get. And this is it almost seems like the plan, you know? There's a lot of people that wonder, like, why would they be so soft on crime? Like, what are they trying? Oh, are they just have too much empathy for the criminals? And it's like, it's almost like they want society to collapse.
Area of y'all city bump y'all head up, you know, and if it do go down, my blame starts with him. My blame starts with him because he the one out there trying to rile up the troops. Like, bro, you should be trying to rile up the police officers to get into these areas to stop some of this stuff from happening. You know, 50 people being shot on this past weekend. That's crazy.
Nah, because Unc said it's racism. That's the problem. Unc said he's tired of all these racists. See, you don't understand. That's the real problem. It's the racists. I'm not worried about all the fucking people getting murdered in my neighborhood. I'm worried about these racists that are going to come and actually try to clean up the neighborhood. That's the problem. Crazy, dude. At least there's a lot of people that, they want this shit cleaned up, man. And it's like, I think these people represent the majority.
Okay, I'm back from my Target run. And I saw a video of a young man who decided to warn President Donald Junquavius Trump and tell him that he better not send the military to Chicago because they got switches. They got switches. Yeah, that's what he said. I'm trying to say this with a straight face because he was so serious. Son, do you understand the magnitude of the force of the U.S. military? Yeah, you got switches, but they have weapons that are so far advanced. They have tiny homing missiles that by the time you realize there's a quarter-size hole in your chest, you'll only have 5 breaths left. Yeah, 5 breaths left. Not only that, do you know that when your
She scares me. Every time she opens her eyes real big, something about her scares me.
ammunition run out because you
Don't have... Like that, right there. She does that thing where her eyes go real big like that. You gotta stop doing that. It's a bad sign. It's not a good look. So it's a warning sign, to be honest, to the rest of us that, like, yeah, she might be a little attractive, but when those eyes pop up like that, head for the heels, man.
have enough.
Is she ex-military? I mean, she sounds like she might be. Sounds like she knows what she's talking about. She might have got a lot of fucking confirmed kills in her day.
To go against them.
That's why she's got that look now. That's the confirmed kill eyes right there.
Runs out. Do you know they still gonna be coming full force at you? Yeah. Also, do you know that they can localize and pinpoint where all of that ammunition is coming from, where all of the pupils are coming from, and they will
I was a split second late.
Yeah, level it. You won't have to worry about having your family to have a fish fry or a GoFundMe to pay for your burial because there won't be anything left, love. They're going to have to raise money for a life-size poster of you because that's all they'll have to remember you by. Yeah, decimated, obliterated. This is the U.S. military we're talking about. We're talking about people who have vowed with their lives to protect the United States from all terroristic threats and enemies, foreign and domestic. And just in case you didn't know, love, what you just did, that was a domestic terroristic threat. So you still got time to take that down and apologize to the U.S. military and
No, I'm sure that'll be enough. I don't know, man. I think if I said something like that, the FBI would be at my door like in 10 seconds. They'd be like, "Sir, did you post this on the internet?" But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, not everybody gets the same treatment these days.
President Donald Junquavius Trump. Yeah, you got switches, but we have the life-size version and the real-life version of Bruce Banner. In case you didn't know who that was, that's the Hulk. Yeah, U.S. military, they got the Hulk. They also have one.
See, she does it like her eyes. She's just like I don't even know if I can do it. It's like she's just normal eyes and then like fucking fight or flight eyes.
They're soldiers. Yeah. And they got the Avengers. Sir, you're outnumbered.
I wonder if she has PTSD from her service.
Outmanned.
I'm sure she was deep in the shit. I'm sure she was in Afghanistan deep in the shit, bro.
Outgunned, out everything. Just stay in the house, baby. Go on, stay in the house and let them clean up the crime because you are no match for the U.S. military. There are other militaries that aren't a match for the U.S. military. Do you understand that they just leveled the cartel? Anyway, baby.
Then why do we lose every war we get involved in, dude? If we're so fucking tough. I mean, I think they could win the war of Chicago, right? But we tend to lose every fucking war. I don't know. It's terrible wars, to be honest. We make terrible decisions about which wars we take on.
You think that the military and the National Guard's a game? Why do Chicago young folks and black people think these people's a game? These people trained to kill. You're in the neighborhood doing that shit. You ain't on the world stage doing that shit. You're going to find out the truth about them people. You fuck with them people and watch they wipe your whole neighborhood out. You're going to get motherfuckers killed that ain't got nothing to do with shit. You're going to get your whole little mob in the neighborhood locked up. Them people got somewhere to put your ass where you'll never be seen or heard from. Or they'll bury your ass.
What, they're taking them to Guantanamo Bay? That'd be crazy. We kick all the fucking Islamic terrorists out of Guantanamo Bay and replace them with the Chicago gangsters. Oh, fuck, dude. What else we got with Chicago? Yeah, there's another guy saying, hey.
Man, they talking about sending the National Guard to Chicago, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is scary. This is scary. This is scary. This is scary. Send the Marines! Send the Navy! Get chop, bring everything! I want the Army, I want ROTC, I want OOS, I want the tribal chief, yeet! Yeah, cause Chicago is a hot goddamn mess. I work downtown, I do this every day. I see delinquency, I see violence, I see littering, pollution, I see filth, I see homelessness, I see suffering. Send the whole goddamn fleet!
I agree. I think we need to help this man out. And we need to help the people of Chicago. I agree with this guy. Why don't we listen to this guy? We should listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
So what I'm noticing on the internet right now is there's a lot of there's black men talking about they ready for the National Guard to come in. They got switches. They got over 100,000 gangs. Chicago is ready. And I'm like, you think your black ass is really ready for the U.S. Armed fucking Forces and the National Guard? Are you for real? Your 2-block range is not gonna go against motherfuckers who have night vision goggles and fucking tanks and drones, you fucking idiot. Bro, you can't even shoot a nigga.
I mean, she's not my type, but I can see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah? She's not my type, though. She's a little too thick, you know? I like thick, but you could be a little too thick.
Without spraying up your grandma's porch.
But she seems like a sweetheart, though. She deserves love.
Okay, these men are trained to shoot a fly's wings from 800 yards away. Do you know what you're asking for? Do you understand? I don't think you do. This is really not funny, but I'm so fucking embarrassed.
She seems like she'd be a fun hang. You know, that counts too, right? Like, it's not all about looks. Sometimes it's just good to have a fun hang. A chick you can hang with and have a laugh.
Men are used to training in fucking jungles, in the fucking mountains and shit, and deserts you ain't never fucking seen before. And here you are hiding behind a liquor store with your rusty 9mm. Bro, I need you to get off the fucking internet.
Yeah, she puts it pretty well, dude. I don't know, man. I'm ready for the fucking Chicago wars to go down. I'm ready. I'm ready for the fucking Great War of Chicago. Yeah, everybody was talking about this clip this weekend. Rogan and Callen got into a bit of an argument over vaccines. And of course, everybody's using this to shit on Rogan like they always do. Like, oh, I mean, to be honest, I'm probably more on Rogan's side on this debate. And I wish, you know, it is annoying when it starts to get interesting. It's like, ooh, there's like a little heated discussion about vaccines. And it's like, that's the shit I like. I'm like getting interested. And then Joe's like, nope, we're not doing this. I'm like, why not? Do it. It's fun. This is way more entertaining than hearing you guys talk about fucking MMA for 4 hours.
Let's get to the bottom
It's
of
like
that.
anorexia.
What's causing all that? How come 1 in every 12 kids who's a boy in California has autism now? Because that's what's going on. That's what's going on in California, which has one of the strictest fucking vaccine policies. 1 in 12. Did I say vaccines cause autism? Maybe I will have...
Well, RFK's getting to that, yeah.
Yeah.
And now Florida doesn't demand vaccines
that's
for kids.
that's dangerous to me.
Yeah.
I knew you'd jump on that train.
Of course it's dangerous, Brian. What are you talking about?
Tetanus,
all vaccines.
tetanus,
No.
Yeah, I forgot all about
Mako
that.
super chatted $1.99. Overconfidence we haven't seen since Area 51 raid.
I forgot all about that, dude. That would have been fun to see, dude. If we could have actually seen him fucking raid Area 51. I mean, come on. They'd probably have a better shot at that, you know, than actually going to war with the fucking National Guard.
No.
the road we're
You
on?
need to bail on the tetanus thing because Suzanne Humphreys.
Educate his ass.
Suzanne Humphreys explained tetanus.
She's not a vaccinologist. I know that woman. What are you talking about? So you're saying we
She's a
shouldn't have
medical
vaccines?
doctor that absolutely understands tetanus. She said tetanus. All you have to do is keep the wound open and clean it.
Oh, that's
you
such
don't.
bullshit.
It's not
Oh my
bullshit.
God,
It's
what-
not.
It's funny. I almost thought about getting a tetanus shot the other day because I went to this convenience store, and as I was walking in, it had like a little lip that comes out from the door that they use to lock the door. It's like this shitty convenience store, and I fucking hit it because somebody was going out as I was going in, so I tried to like kind of sneak in, and I caught that little lip, and it like kind of ripped open right by the shoulder. And it was like not rusty, but it was an old piece of metal. And I'm like, fuck, do I need to get a fucking tetanus shot? I didn't. I survived. Thank God.
Hey, you super chatted $5. This exchange was great. I never watched the Fight Companions but tuned in just in time to see Rogan stomp Callen. Dumbass Brendan ran interference.
Yeah. I mean, Callen's trying to win some points here, dude. Like, I think people see the writing on the wall. The fucking anti-Rogan shit is just, it's huge right now. It's huge. And, yeah, come in from, argue from the leftist viewpoint, which is fine. You can have the leftist viewpoint on it. And yeah, everybody's going to jump on how much they love Callen now. And, that's just the way it is. Thank you for the 5.
Not bullshit. Do you know how many people die of tetanus
Holy
every year?
fucking
Very
shit.
few. What about
Okay,
stop.
so let me ask you a question, Mr. Joe Rogan, Mr. Scientist. Are you saying that we shouldn't
Don't
have...
do that. Don't call me Mr. Scientist. I'll start mocking you, and it's so much easier to mock you.
Are we not... So you don't believe in vaccines? You don't think we should have vaccines?
It's not that I don't believe in vaccines.
What are you saying?
It's I don't think you
74.
should give a kid a Hep B vaccine when they're a baby.
Different subject.
MMA vaccine is absolutely connected to a host.
I saw Destiny arguing this, and they were like, I forget the amount. It's like 27 shots that kids have to take. And Destiny's like, oh, this is such a stupid argument. Well, how many shots are right then? But if it's not 27, how many? It's like, dude, you're telling me that doesn't sound like a lot to you? A kid would have to take 27 fucking vaccines, or a baby? I forget the exact. I think that's a baby that has to have 27 fucking vaccines. Well, how many is the right number? It's like, okay, well, maybe what if 200? How much is too much for you? How much is too much? Is it, because for me, it's like, do we need more than like a handful of like the really serious ones that are like, we know for sure we can't do without. I mean, 27 just sounds like a lot. Oh, well, how much should it be? How much should it be? Oh, what number would it be for you, Destiny, where you'd go, okay, that sounds like too many. 50, 100, 200? Because 27 is the number for me where it's like, yeah, that sounds like too many.
Of serious, debilitating fucking problems that kids have gotten from them. There's a lot of problems because they don't test vaccines in a double-blind, placebo-controlled setting. They test them against other vaccines. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. Excuse me. Let me just say something.
Is it 72?
Hey, you super chatted $2. It's 72 shots by start of school.
Yeah.
You're dyslexic.
I think it might be 27. How much does a baby have to take before you can, like, when you give birth to a baby, before you take them home, how many vaccines do they, or would the hospital give them if you just let the hospital do its thing? I think it's in the 20s.
Yes, you're right. You can make the argument for Hep B. Here's why. Because the chances of a child coming in contact with the kind of activity that causes Hep B is different. So now
Sexually
you say,
transmitted disease.
What I understand, Hep B, it should really only be if the mother has Hep B. If the mother has Hep B, then like there's a thing with breastfeeding because you want the baby to be breastfed. And if they have the Hep B vaccine, then technically they can breastfeed from their mom without getting Hep B. But that's a weird one just to give to anybody, man, you know?
Right. So now you say
to give it just to every baby, no matter what.
You say this. That chance is zero. The chance for vaccine injury with the Hep B is not zero, is non-zero. Okay, so I understand that math. Okay, what I'm trying to say to you is that there are certain diseases. Pick up a history book: smallpox, diphtheria, mumps.
Have you ever looked at
tetanus, polio, paralytic diseases?
Have you ever polio? Please stop.
Yes. No, I won't. I won't. I know you think it's just. I've heard Susan Humphreys.
This is a long conversation that we're not going to have on this podcast because I'm going to get angry because I've
no, but that's good though, Joe. Just do it. Have the conversation. Get angry, bro.
Researched this for years.
Right.
But
you're not a scientist.
I don't have to be a scientist to know that.
Yes, you do.
No, Brian, shut the fuck up. I don't.
This is funny because Brian actually went to this diet, which I'm going to probably do it too. I'm going to have to go through the whole protocol because I got psoriasis like Callan. Callan had his psoriasis basically cleared up by a guy who wasn't a scientist in psoriasis. He was just a nutritionist who had like read all these other protocols. I don't know how the guy got his information. So, you know, just because you're not an expert or a fucking scientist doesn't mean you can't grasp a subject and have some sort of informed opinion on it, you know?
Don't have to be a scientist to read research to understand that they were spraying DDT all over the fucking country when everybody was getting polio. Do you know that?
Yes,
you know
I do.
the first
Yes,
instances of polio, they happened in rural communities where they were all farmland and agriculture, and then cows were getting them, and horses were getting them, and dogs were getting them.
Let me make a statement.
They were calling it paralytic polio.
Do you agree with the following statement? It's not just...
I'm not going to do this with you,
but
Brian.
It's not just about...
This is my only problem with Joe is that he's not going to do it. Joe, just fucking do it, dude. Just fucking do it. Come on. This is the kind of blood sport shit we want.
It's not just about... Hold on, Joe.
No, Brian, I don't want to do this with
but
you.
it's not just about...
We're in the middle of a fight companion. It's annoying.
All right, but it's like...
Yeah, good point.
The underscore unstoppable underscore for underscore life became a member. The underscore unstoppable underscore for underscore life celebrates 8 months of membership, passing out from running 4 miles. Take my money.
Thank you, brother. 8 months, dude. Thank you, dude. That's a long time to be a member, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, you gifted one too. Timothy Dexter. Welcome, Timothy Dexter. Yeah, thank you, Be Unstoppable. Go get some rest, brother. I know you're working very hard right now, bro. Appreciate the support, man.
Yeah. Being anti-vax.
No one's anti-vax,
It's not anti-vax. Questioning why there's so many, though.
My kids are all vaccinated. And they're vaccinated, but they went on a delayed schedule. They delayed
so did
schedule.
Mine. So did mine. So did mine.
You're not?
Yeah. You're not. No.
Yeah, good for you. I don't think you need to.
No, they're healthy as fuck.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, they have 12 touchdowns this week.
Hey, who said Brandon never says anything funny? Come on. That was funny.
I think the problem is that the pharmaceutical drug companies have an exemption because of what they did in the 1980s with Reagan, where they allowed them to never worry about being sued. And that's when they ramped up the fucking schedule. And that's also the correlation. When you look at all the fucking host of all sorts of diseases and issues
just
that
look
start
at
happening with kids.
autism. It's through
autism
the fucking
is just
roof.
one. There's a lot of other autoimmune issues. There's a lot of like serious problems.
I think there are 3 things that have pushed us beyond our biology, and the reason we don't have a lot of children dying: nutrition, sanitation, and vaccines. And I think anybody who says otherwise is, I think it's crazy.
But you can't say all vaccines be.
I didn't say all vaccines.
But he's not saying all vaccines.
I get very worried when
but
people
he's not
start
saying all
saying
vaccines.
It sounds like he is.
Brian, you don't know what the fuck
Brian,
I'm
you
saying.
trying to get him banned off YouTube? Joe Rogan 100% supports vaccines. I do too. You should take every vaccine. You should listen to everything your doctor tells you because he knows more than you, and you are a retard. So listen to him.
You don't.
That's my humble
Well,
opinion.
I know because
YouTube.
You don't want to talk about it.
Brian, I don't want to talk about it in the middle of a podcast because it'll completely derail the podcast, and I'll
That's
start
true.
showing you statistics. If you look at when people,
I wish these are the MMA shows where they react to like the UFC, and it's the only thing they do live anymore. I wish they would do more live shows, dude, other than just these MMA ones. And this is what makes your podcast good, man. When you have like these sort of debates, these like heated, spirited debates. I don't know, just do it, dude. Just do it.
people stop getting all of these diseases, and then when the introduction of vaccines happen, it's at the end, after the diseases have already gone through the population. Most of those diseases were eradicated by sanitation and nutrition.
Yes,
there was a
that's correct.
huge problem in this country. People were living in fucking squalor.
I agree, but there's still pathogens that are very dangerous.
Sure there are. So the problem is that these pharmaceutical drug companies are fucking insanely, entirely corrupt. They have been corrupt for a long fucking time, and there's a revolving door between the FDA and these pharmaceutical drug corporations. They go from the FDA into these positions. They have this golden parachute, and then they ramp up the fucking schedule every year, and it's not about public health. None of it is about looking out for you. All of it is about making money. That's the problem.
I agree. And then no one will do anything because like the medical industry is like the only industry that's growing and adding jobs. Like if you want a career, go into the medical industry. It's so great. It sure does suck when you actually need help. You know, if you're just one of these regular ass broke dudes who can't afford anything, and then all of a sudden life, you know, throws some fucking disease your way, and now, you're kind of out of luck. Now it's time to check in with the women's. I added a nice little song for this.
Checking in on the women's checking on the women's check.
Let me start. I fucked it up. Started halfway through. It's time to check in on the women's.
Checking in on the women's check. 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 Checking in on the women's check.
Let's see how the ladies are doing. I hope they're doing good. I really do.
What you got? Checking in on the women's check.
I love women. And I want them to be happy. I want them to be happy and healthy. Mentally healthy. Let's see how they're doing. Let's see how the women's are doing. Let's see how she's doing.
I'm crying.
Oh, not good.
Because I'm frustrated.
Not good.
And I'm just going to make this video to let out all of the anger and frustration that all the black women feel because I'm tired of it. There's this viral video of Ginjay, whatever the fuck, from UK saying some shit about black women. And I'm here to let...
Hey you, that is Pink Trip singing, bro. Not AI.
Dude, are they still trying to say that's AI? Jesus Christ, dude. You guys can't tell what AI is. That's high-level performance, okay? Okay?
out the anger of shut the fuck up! I want everyone to shut the fuck up about black women. I'm so serious. I am just so... like, I don't think you understand the weight this holds on black women. It's always fucking something. Always something. Always something to be said about black women. Black women wear weave. You don't wear your weave. You wear weave because you don't like yourself. Oh my God, y'all don't want to be natural. Then when I wear my natural hair, and just because it's short and 4C, then I'm ugly as shit.
This is what you're upset about? I thought it'd be some like bigger deal than this. I thought it'd be like racisms, something like that. And it's just because we don't think you're pretty enough. Look, I'm sure there's plenty of dudes out there who find you very beautiful. Okay? I'm sure. There's plenty of dudes for every chick out there, no matter what shape, size, yada, yada, yada.
Leave me alone!
Jesus Christ. Lady. Settle down.
Leave us alone!
You're the one recording the fucking video and putting it on the internet. Okay? Maybe if you want to be left alone, don't record yourself and put it on the internet.
That's it! If you don't want black women, go with the other ones! Stop talking to us! Stop talking about us! Shut the fuck up! I'm so tired! It's always something from white people, then it's from black men, then it's from Africans. I'm tired! Shut the fuck up! Shit!
She's not doing well. Man, that's well, first one not doing well. Let's see about the next women's. Let's see how they're doing here. We got check it. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what we got next. Oh no. I can tell this one's not going to be good. Dude, that's not even the good hot dogs. Those are the $1 fucking hot dogs, dude. Like, if you're gonna use hot dogs, get the all beef fucking. Yeah, they're like $4 a pack. I get that, $5 a pack. But I cannot eat the fucking cheap hot dogs. All beef hot dog, or get the fuck out of my face. These poor kids, dude. These poor kids. And this woman has 4 pairs of you know what's.
Verb shit
Odd
super
shapes.
chatted $3.29. My ears are hemorrhaging after that colorful monologue.
Yeah, so she's just a very beautiful woman. Just not having a good day. Not having a good day. But I support her 100%. Okay? 100%. Bro. Who the fuck uses scissors like that? Like, dude, just, put the hot dogs on a fucking cutting board and just like that. And then the I don't want to say these kids should probably be adopted or something, you know. I feel really bad for these kids, dude. And this woman clearly doesn't know how to cook with love. This is not what it looks like when you cook with love. The best food is cooked with love, okay? I don't care if it's a fucking wiener with mac and cheese. Smile while you're cooking my fucking mac and cheese wieners, all right? Show me you love me. She clearly hates herself, her life, and having to cook for her children. I'm guessing it's for the mac and cheese because you got to have the water and then you add the powder and it's like, oh, dude. This is the type of food that there's like no real nutrition in it. There's just no, I mean, it's just, you're just eating just to have stuff to eat. And your body, like you could eat a pound of this and your body's like, oh, wait a minute, where's the actual shit I need for energy? What is this? What is this garbage slop, dude? I think this one needs horror music, bro. This needs a fucking horror music, dude. This needs horror music. Bro, when your stomach, not even your stomach, just like one of the folds on your stomach sticks out further than, you know what? That's, what are you doing, dude? How did you let this happen to yourself? This was so easily avoidable. So easily avoidable, dude. Look, I'm a pig. I like to eat. You know how hard it is to become this big? It's like you almost wanted to do it. It's like it must have been one of your goals, because it's not easy to get like this. Poor thing. Poor thing. She loves being a mom, guys. She loves it. She's just so much joy. Oh yeah, it needs more seasoning. That's the problem. It needs more seasoning. Not enough seasoning. What was it? What was the little Amazon shit sheep that, like, this whole video is probably an advertisement for that product. That thing right there. Like, ooh, don't just use a regular salt pepper. What is that? Is it pepper? Is it pepper? The problem with your food isn't the seasoning. It's the lack of fucking fresh ingredients. Bitch, go buy some fucking pork chops, dude. People will eat this garbage slop instead of spending $10 for a fucking giant pack of pork chops. And then you get some eggs. And you fucking make a couple over easy eggs or scramble them however your kids like. And then some fucking pork chops. And it's probably cheaper than what you just fucking spent on this meal, you fucking dumb bitch. This is child abuse, dude. This is fucking child abuse.
Be underscore unstoppable underscore for underscore life super chatted $5. My ex uses taking care of my 3 daughters and her 2 sons from other dads as an excuse for her weight gain. Unfortunately, it's a lack of care.
Exactly what it is, dude. Look, it's one thing to like not be chiseled. Maybe you're a little overweight, you know, you put on 10, 20 pounds. To get to this level of weight, you almost need to be like a fucking sumo person, like a sumo wrestler, where it's like you're trying to fucking get as big as possible. This doesn't happen on accident. Or maybe every fucking thing you eat is just candy. Like what she's eating here is literally candy. There's no fucking nutrition. And I have a theory. That a lot of the reasons why everybody's getting so fat is because we're eating food that has very little nutrition. So you have to eat even more of it because you'll constantly feel hungry because your body is like, oh, I just ate 5 bowls of mac and cheese with hot dogs, but yet I'm hungry again. But yet all that fucking slop has to go somewhere. Has to be, I mean, it's just like you're eating 10 pounds of shit to get like a fucking ounce of nutrition. Just eat some meat, bitch. If this bitch would just eat some fucking pork chops, fry up a couple fucking eggs, some pork chops, dude, throw some butter all over that bitch, you would start losing weight immediately. Oh, dude, it's just so disgusting, bro. I grew up with, I went through some poor, I was a poor kid. I wasn't like super poor, but I was like lower middle class. And I went to some friends' houses where it was all just slop. It was all fucking Pop-Tarts and macaroni and cheese and fucking everything was slop. So I'm familiar with this. I've eaten some slop. But at a certain point with the way the world is now, we have the fucking information that we were lied to, that meat is actually not bad. It's actually probably the most nutritional, healthy thing you can fucking eat. And you're going to choose this slop. Do you know how cheap pork chops are? Guys, do you know how cheap pork chops are? I understand beef is expensive as fuck. I understand that. You should still buy mostly beef if you can afford it. But if you can't, go with the fucking pork chops, okay? They literally take like 4 to 5 minutes aside. That's it. You cook them really hot and you're done. 10 minutes, you got a fucking, if you got a big pan, you got multiple pork chops done. And then you got some eggs and you fucking... Oh yeah, it's just what we need, more seasonings. It's what we need. It's what we need. That's gonna make this fucking pile of garbage palatable, okay? What was that seasoning? What was that shit? What was the shit she's showing off? I think that's pepper. Look, no problem with pepper. You add pepper to everything, okay? I get that. That's what this other one was. Sorry to full screen it, guys. I know it's kind of scary, but, you know. NA, I'm going to tell you the secret of pork chops, NA. NA says pork chops kind of fucking suck, though, to be honest. They don't. Pork chops are the fucking greatest. Okay? Buy the thin cut pork chops. Okay? The thin ones, right? Look for the ones that have a lot of fat on them. Okay? Bone in. Do not get the boneless ones. You're a fucking loser if you get boneless pork chops. You get the ones with the bones. Okay? And then you get some fucking olive oil or, you know, some avocado oil. You throw it on your fucking pan. You get that shit piping fucking hot, dude. You get it so hot. Like, it's like hell, dude. And then you take a pork chop or two, whatever you want, and you put it in that fucking burning oil and it goes... And you go 4 minutes. What I do, if you cook them real hot, I go 4.5 minutes, and then I flip it 3.5 minutes. And you're going to have a not overcooked, not dry, very moist, very fucking juicy, flavorful pork chop. And then you get some fucking garlic butter. Okay? You can buy pre-made garlic herb butter, and you melt a little garlic herb butter over it, or you can put it in a bowl and you dip the pork chop in the garlic herb butter. And then you have a little side of like, some, you know, I like eggs over easy, you know? Pork chops are amazing. If you eat one of my pork chops, I will change your mind about pork chops. If you like meat and you don't like my pork chops, then you're weird. Like, if you don't like meat, okay, well, you just don't like meat. But if you like meat, I'm telling you, you'll like my pork chops more than like a fucking ribeye, dude. Okay? That's a fact of life. Pork is fucking amazing. What the fuck is that? Does it need that? God, I can imagine this is what this must taste like, dude. Soup, extra salty, like million different flavors of too much. Like, you didn't just put too much salt, you put too much oregano, you put too much. Everything is just too much. It's just too much. Son of a bitch. I missed the super chat here. Thank you, hey you.
Hey you super chatted $10. It's not just lack of nutrients. That shit is full of nitrates, nitrites and preservatives. It's poison and purposely addictive. We were all tricked. Chicken breast and vegetables is cheap and healthy.
Yeah, you could actually, you're right about chicken breast is cheap, but like, nothing seems cheaper than pork right now. Like, I'm telling you, for $10, I buy a fucking huge pack of pork chops. It's like, it lasts me like a whole week for $10. But, they do have like those pre-fucking cooked, like little, I forget what they're called, like roasted chickens, where it's like a whole chicken, but they're like small. At my HEB, they have them for like $5. And yeah, you can fucking take the chicken from that and make all kinds of things out of it. But yeah, chickens are right, but you know, the thing with chicken is not enough
the
fat.
_ unstoppable _ life super chatted $5. Alright buddy, I'm about to bath from this. I'm heading to bed. Good night buddy. Tell John that God loves him.
Yeah, everybody. John, you know God loves you, John. Shout out to John. Thank you, bro. You know, some people might be getting hungry from this. Look, I'll be honest. I don't mind. Like, I've eaten some cheap food like this. I don't mind some macaroni and cheese. You get some good quality hot dogs, not the shitty hot dogs. And then you mix it with the macaroni and cheese. But never did I need to add this many seasonings to it. It's like, you don't really need to add seasoning to it. Maybe you add a little bit of salt if it's a little bland. I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't mind slop. I can enjoy slop, but it's gotta be, can't be your fucking, it's the thing with these kids. It's like every meal is this. Every meal is just slop garbage, dude. Disgusting.
Mommy, what is that? Mac and cheese? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She barely even acknowledges her fucking son's existence. This is like a flowers in the attic type situation, if you know what I mean. Now, that's a reference some of you might not understand, but go watch it. It was free on YouTube. Very disturbing film. Very disturbing. I just don't feel, I don't feel the love radiating off of this mother. I don't feel it. Where's the love, lady? Where is the love?
Mac and cheese? What is that? Mac and cheese?
This kid is just looking for any bit of joy. This poor kid. Somebody save this child. Somebody please save this child from a life of hell. I've seen moms like this. They don't fucking, they're so miserable. They're so unhappy being a mom. And they care so little about being a mom. They do the bare minimum to get by. Like, oh yeah, I could actually plan a really nice dinner, maybe some tacos. We get some ground beef and some shredded lettuce, some salsa, and we have a nice taco night. No, it's just like, what slop can I pull out of the cupboard? And meat? No, hot dogs is fine. We'll get the $1 a pack hot dogs that are just like not even real food. I don't even know what's in. Dude, the difference between an all beef hot dog and those fucking $1 bar S hot dogs that are supposed to turkey, chicken, pork, whatever, they're fucking garbage, dude. And I remember them not being that bad. I remember back in the day, those cheap hot dogs weren't as bad. Now they're just disgusting, dude.
Yum.
Oh, poor kid. Poor kid's addicted now. His whole life's gonna be a fucking pursuit of this slop that his mom made him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Show some respect for your kids. Lady, you need to go to church. They used to teach you, when you cook, you pray over your food because it's important, and you're just tossing your plates and you're just making ugly faces and just, life is so miserable. I have beautiful children, but I'm so miserable because I have to take care of them and it's not all about me. And my husband doesn't spend enough time with me because he actually works so I can buy this slop that oh my, dude. Are videos like this meant to piss you off? Is that the whole angle of this? Is I'm just gonna make a video that's gonna make you so fucking angry that you're gonna want to end your existence? Is that the point of a video like this? Guys, look at it. Oh my god. Look at, she didn't even cook it enough so that the cheese ain't supposed to be like water, dude. The cheese is not supposed to be like water. It's supposed to be thickened a little bit. You're putting too much liquid and then you're not cooking it enough so that it thickens. You can't even do mac and cheese right. Oh, no, you're not. You're not actually doing that, are you? That's not a side. Cheetos are not a side. You don't have to give them a side. They don't have to have a side of Cheetos, bitch. You could just give them macaroni and cheese. Just give them an extra serving of the mac and cheese with the hot dogs. That's better than the Cheetos. I didn't think it could get worse than the mac and cheese hot dog thing, but Cheetos on the side is worse. She needs to be arrested. The authorities need to be contacted. I'm just kidding, obviously. Don't, but I'm kidding, but I'm kind of not. Obviously, it's not illegal to, feed your kids slop. But it probably should be. It probably should be. Those are not baby carrots. Those are fucking Cheetos, bro. No, you're right. They're baby carrots. Are they? Are those baby carrots? Are we sure? Okay. They're baby carrots. Okay, great. Yeah, your kids aren't rabbits. Okay? We're carnivores. We need meat. How about a side of some sort of actual fucking meat? Okay, just buy the cheapest cut of fucking meat you can find. How about that? Remember when people used to make Hamburger Helper? At least Hamburger Helper, the main ingredient was fucking hamburger meat. It was beef. Now people can't even afford ground beef. So now it's just, you get the cheapest fucking hot dogs you can, mix that in with some macaroni and cheese, make that the meat in your Hamburger Helper. And fucking carrots on the side. Like they're fucking rabbits, dude. I thought those were Cheetos. No, you're right. I think they're carrots. That's gonna make it better. That saves everything. A useless vegetable that has barely any use. That your kids are probably not even gonna eat. They're just gonna throw them at each other.
5-year-olds play, 7-year-olds play. Have a good night.
Oh, the first time she finally smiled at the end. She couldn't smile at her kids, but she smiles at her audience, who just watches because they hate you. That's what you don't understand. Your audience doesn't watch. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's got a whole army of like fellow, things like her. Could be wrong. I think most people are watching because they're getting rage baited into watching you. Women's are not doing well. We got to cleanse the palate. All right, let's see who's next. Who's next? Who are we checking in on next? That one was not good. That one was bad. Who's next? Oh, guys. We might have a winner. This is not AI.
Airlines want plus-size people to pay extra now. Like, hello, your tiny seats barely fit.
I don't know. This might be AI. I don't know if, dude, how does this happen? And this is too much. It's too much, dude. Guys, what do you think, though? Is it worth it? You willing to give that a shot? There is a point where your ass can be too big. Did you know that, ladies? Did you know that? There is a point where your ass gets too big. And I think she crossed that point like 8 asses ago. He's got like a... Dude, to the point when your ass is so big that you're really not even that fat, but your ass is so big that you need 2 seats on a plane, that's probably a sign your ass is too big, I think.
Fit a chihuahua. And last time I checked, 60% of the people is plus size. So basically, we all gonna stand up during the flight.
Bitch, you ain't plus sized. You're something else. You're something else entirely.
Some of you say that it's well deserved, but what about having a condition and not being able to control?
Look at her. She got to turn sideways to even get down the hallway. She can't even walk like straight on. Like her ass gets caught on the fucking seats. She's got to sideways it between each seat. She's got to squeeze it in as the ass fucking jumps to each side. This has got to be surgery, right? Like, this is not natural. This is some sort of surgery thing. It's got to be.
Please drop your solutions below because there is no way I'm giving more money to this airline. I'm not paying for 2 tickets.
Dude, this don't even look real, bro. She got 1 seat for each ass cheek, bro. Each ass cheek has to get its own seat. Look at this poor woman. She's like, yeah, I'm at least my ass ain't that big. I got my problems, but bitch, I can fit in 1 seat. You stupid. She's probably the one that hates her the most. Women don't like each other. Let's watch this one again.
Airlines want plus-size people to pay extra now. Like,
oh my God. Dude, I'm guaranteed there's a dude out there that's like, oh, I like her. I'm into this. I'm fucking into this. This is my type of woman. It's like, dude, how do you penetrate? Like, how do you get in past that? Like, the whole idea is like, oh, a big ass, hit her from behind. How you can't even hit her from behind. I mean, even a lot of black dudes aren't going to be big enough to penetrate that amount of distance. Okay? And then apparently they can't wipe themselves. You get that big, you can't even wipe yourself. And you're doing this for, like, I guess for the social media clout, I guess is why you're doing this. I don't know, dude. This is a real problem.
hello, your tiny seats barely fit a chihuahua. And last time I checked, 60% of the people is plus size. So basically, we all gonna stand up during the flight. Some of you say that it's well deserved, but what about having a condition and not being able to control it? Please drop your solution.
Is this an uncontrollable? I'm sorry. Is this? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is an uncontrollable condition called assitis, where your ass just gets so gigantic and it never stops growing. I don't think that's the case. So I think this is a surgery, or maybe this is a bit and she's wearing some sort of prosthetic. No, honestly, guys, how do you get in there? Says Hole and Dan Sock. You don't, Hole and Dan Sock. You don't. Okay, unless you're like fucking 8 feet tall with like a 40-inch cock, you ain't getting in there. Yeah, maybe she's got an ass tumor. It's possible. But I don't think so. I think she's doing this for the social media clout. She's doing it for the social media clout. Here's another one. Let's see how she's doing.
Baby, one more time.
Yeah, don't forget the phone. Can't lose the phone. That's way more important than just the fact that you just flipped your car. Oh, she's doing good. Hey, at least she's got a viral video, right? Right? I mean, your little singing, your Backstreet Boys song. No one's going to give a shit about that. Now this, wrecking your car and flipping it over while recording a TikTok, this is what's going to bring in the views. You have a career now. You have a career. Amen. Seriously, Alex Jones, this is why I'm telling you to stop fucking filming yourself when you drive, okay? Stop filming, unless you have like a built-in camera in your car where you can just talk to it like you're talking to a, you're not having to manage the, okay. But this shit needs to stop, dude. You're putting people's lives at risk. Oh, yeah. She's really happy with herself. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I just recorded such a badass video. This is the greatest video of all time. This is the greatest video of all time. Play it again.
Baby, one more time.
She knows she fucked up. It was at this moment she knew she fucked up. Oh, yep. Oh, you almost got it. You okay? Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, off the side of the road. Off the road. I did that one time, but I was driving in fucking ice, and it was like 3 a.m. In the winter in like Utah, and it was ice. The roads were fucked. Where I was, it was off the beaten path, so they didn't have like nonstop fucking trucks coming to plow it. And yeah, I stayed on the road though. I went right, I went left, but I'm not a dumbass, so I kept my car on the road and kept going. But it almost happened. It almost happened, but I'm better than you. That's what I'm saying. Basically, I'm saying I'm better than you. Because you couldn't even keep your car from fucking losing control on a fucking regular street. I wonder if she's single.
Baby, one more time.
Watch one more time. Oh. Yeep. Whoop. Oh, thank God. Ooh, thank God you had your seatbelt on. Thank God. And all she's thinking about that whole time is like, the video. This is an old one, but Anything for views, guys. Anything for views, dude. Let me just smash up your fucking car so I can do my little TikTok dance. I guess crashing your car is becoming a TikTok trend now. Look out, guys. Women are going to be crashing their car everywhere they go.
What? Oh my God. Stupid boy think that I need him. I go cold like changing seasons.
Yeah, that's usually what I think about when I flip my car over and we're hanging sideways, suspended by our seatbelts, waiting for the police department and fire department to come cut us out of our vehicle. I usually think, yeah, this is a great time. This is a perfect time to film a TikTok video. Oh, dude, women, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you, women? You need help.
Checking in on the women's check. Checking in on the women's check. Checking in on the women's check.
I don't think we're done yet. We got a few more ladies to check in on.
Checking in on the women's check.
Take a little break. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Checking in on the women's check. Where we want to go, I don't want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking in on the women's check. Checking in on the women's check. Checking in on the women's check. Where we want to go, where we want to go. Checking in on the women's check.
All right, what we got next? All right, let's see what beautiful. Oh, okay. I added this dude to the women's because you'll understand. This guy, he could have had his own segment, but I had to add him to the women's segment.
I just got news today that they're cracking down on diversity, equity, and inclusion within workplaces in Ohio. Our workplace was directly affected.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it was like someone took a knife.
Oh, I thought you were going to be happy about it. You'd be like, yeah, there's a lot of new job openings now. I might be able to get a promotion. They got rid of all this dead weight. No, he's not happy. Not happy.
It sounded in my heart because the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee that I have been a part of for the last 4 years.
See why?
Has been very, very important to me.
You see why I added him to the checking in on the women segment? This is why.
And for those of you who want to call me snowflake or liberal or say that I'm emotional or I don't care. I don't care. I just got news today that
Poor guy. That's it. We're done checking in on the women's for today. They're not doing good, guys. Not doing good. You know, we got to support our women's, okay? We got to support them. We got to get them the help they need. Now it's just time for just good old fun. Checking in on just the internet. We're just checking in on the internet for this one. Let's see who's this. What's this video?
It's very dangerous for your health. Look at it.
Okay. I don't know if it's a good idea to just set your grass on fire. That might not be a good idea.
Jeez. Look at it. And it's just all gone.
Oh man. Oh, they're hay. Andy.
Oh my God, you did it right next to a fucking hay pile? Maybe I need to create a segment checking in with the dudes. Is that what I need checking in with the dudes. I got to make a second song, checking in with the dudes, because the dudes are down bad now too, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm glad she's laughing about it as her house burns down.
Look at the grass. Oh, it's going up to my car. Get it away from there.
Oh, look, our house is on fire, honey. It's so funny.
Stop it.
It's so funny.
Look, it's coming around this way.
Put it out. Unbelievable. Look it. It's smoke. Look it.
It's going down that
Spray the whole house. Spray the house first.
Oh my Lord. Was he trying to show off? Trying to show off like how much he knows about that grass? It's like a really flammable grass that's dangerous. He's like, look, this grass is so dangerous, honey. Look what happens when I light it on fire. It's like, oh, that's why it's dangerous. Because when you light it on fire, it just goes like it's like you just poured a fucking like a bunch of gas, you know? What a genius. What a genius. There's a video I saw. This cop is so fucked up.
Look at him.
They're trying to say this cop is high. Some people are saying, no, he's not high. He's just tired. He worked a double shift. And then it's like, oh, actually, it's the pain pills he's on because he's got a back problem. I think this guy took an edible. That's the only thing that would explain this. Or I don't know. Maybe he took something even harder.
Oh, look at him.
So,
high as fuck.
I would say
high as fuck and on job.
Like I told
Gonna come and deal with shit.
No. Like I told you, you're coming off a double and you got on a bad back.
That's
so
right.
Relax.
Yep. Call your sergeant right now. Call your sergeant.
We're not gonna.
Call your sergeant.
Oh man.
Call your sergeant. I want your sergeant here. I have my rights to call a sergeant here.
Chatted $2. I think she's tarted.
Which one, Dante? There's so many of them. A lot of them could qualify as tarted. I mean, I don't think there was one we played that wasn't tarted.
Okay, we're gonna call your sergeant right now.
All right, we're gonna call
your sergeant. What's your name?
Officer Mason.
What's your name? What's your name?
They are
protecting him. What's your name?
What's my name?
Okay.
Officer Sapinski.
And what's your name?
He's just on another fucking planet, bro. He's just on another. Is it diabetic shock? Is he? I've seen that where like they go into diabetic shock. I mean, you got to put like something sweet in their tongue so they come out of it. Is that what it is?
Probably don't even know. Can't even speak.
He's just stumbling back. The worst part about this video is the guy talking to him. It's like, dude, shut up. Who cares? Cop got a little high. Who cares, dude?
Nope. No.
Maybe the cops would be better if they were high, dude. Maybe we should mandate the cops like smoking a bowl before they go on patrol.
This motherfucker's high. Look at him. No, I'm gonna lose your job, motherfucker. Gonna lose your job. Gonna lose your job, motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him. Gonna lose his job. Gonna lose his job.
You see what I'm saying? The worst part of this video is the guy filming it. You know, this is come on, dude.
The drug motherfucker coming to the job, trying to correct me. Yup. Look at
Barney Vent.
Spocko super
I don't think
chatted
it's
$1.99. Barney Fent.
I wonder if it's. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he took like the smallest amount of Fent, where you could somewhat function, but he's not doing that like completely, like kneeled over. You know, the Fent pose where they're like standing but like completely crouched over. It looks like it could be some edibles, dude, or maybe some pills, mushrooms.
Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant. Yeah. Trying to protect his boyfriend. I would be ashamed of having him as a partner too.
Nah, it sounds like a cool partner to me, bro. Sounds like the kind of partner I'd like, dude. But yeah, it's a little slow tonight, guys. There's not a lot of crime. Well, I got some edibles in the back. Would you like to do some edibles? That's my kind of cop right there, dude.
I would. Fucking disgrace. Disgrace, bro. This guy.
Why are they just standing there? Like, why do they have to just stand there and like be berated by this guy? I don't understand the context of it.
This guy. No.
You guys feel leave. Come on.
No, I want to talk to the sergeant.
There's no sergeant.
I want to get him fired.
Yeah, no,
he's gonna get fired.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Come on, Joseph.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
I wanna
We're
talk.
all talking.
And come at me, bro.
All having a good time.
He never came in on you. Nobody's
disrespecting you or nothing, buddy. Come on, buddy.
It's funny. It's funny.
Such a civil issue.
No.
Close the door on him.
Let's go.
Close the door. No. Why are you touching me? Don't touch me.
You're in my personal space.
I'm not in your personal
yes,
space.
Yes, you are. Man.
You're protecting your buddy. No.
Let's go back to the
you
house.
can arrest me for this.
No.
Go right ahead.
I can't.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Look at him.
They should have arrested this guy. They should have arrested him. Xanax? Yeah, it could be Xanax. Could be some sort of pill. That's the thing. I mean, who knows, dude? He's clearly fucking high on something, dude. He's clearly fucking out of it. Look at this. Good pause. Good pause. One eye open, the other eye's kind of fucking sideways.
Look at him. What you do, buddy? What? What you do?
What do you mean? What I do? I didn't do anything.
Did you shoot up? Too much shrooms?
Okay.
Or something? What's wrong, buddy? Too much to drink on the job? Nope. And you can stop touching me. Don't fucking touch me.
Listen, you're in
Don't fucking touch me. I'm not in your personal space. Why? Because I got your buddy fucking high as fuck?
I told you, he has a bad back and he works.
This guy's too aggressive, dude. You're too aggressive, bro. You're too aggressive.
Go fucking double.
Oh, yeah, that's why he's acting like that. You can stop trying to push up on me, bro.
I'm not. I'm standing right here.
What's your name and badge number?
I already told you. Officer Sapinski, my badge number is 163.
For touching me, we're gonna go.
Really?
Okay. Yep.
How are we gonna go?
You better be careful how you respond here, dude. I don't know, man. This is one of the few times like I'm taking the cop side. Like this guy's so annoying. It's actually making me like the cops more.
You know that.
How?
I'll bring you to court.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna go. I'll bring you to court. Yeah. Smart. Good answer, dude. Well, this guy's having a good time. God bless him. What else we got here? Oh shit, yeah, Portland, guys. Let's see how things are going in Portland.
Get back! Hey! Get back!
This is the Portland complex that we all become so familiar with. That they've been basically sieging it for months now. And I think the Portland cops are finally getting fed up, dude. Or actually not Portland cops. I don't know if, I think this is ICE. This is not Portland Police Department.
Hey, really? Hey, black cops
Or maybe it is the police, who knows?
to act out for the white cops, huh? Come on, bro!
Oh yeah, DHS, yeah.
Really? Really? Hey!
Yoink.
Hey, really?
I think they've had enough. I think they finally had enough, dude. He's just like, hey, fuck you.
Hey, really?
They're supposed to not be blocking the driveway right here. That's kind of why he felt he could push him. Because like here's the driveway, they need it to be able to come in and out. So they get mad when you block it, when they're coming in and out. And this guy he knows what he's doing. He's crossing into the area that they don't want you to be. But this guy's just like, yeah, get back.
Hey, really?
I bet you that push felt so good, dude. I bet you that felt so fucking good, dude. He's been... Can you blame him? Let's see. UK. A guy gets arrested for calling someone a Muppet. This video is not really worth playing the whole thing, but basically, a gentleman called somebody else a Muppet, which is a thing they do in Britain. You silly Muppet. You know, it's one of their fucking... It's like calling someone a moron or something. Not a very big deal. But for some reason, you can go to jail for that now in the UK.
So I've been sat around there all this time, yet you decide to come and talk to me when I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, if you're going to bring you back to me, you're under arrest for Section 4A public order offence.
Just give us your camera.
Hang on a minute.
We'll explain the circumstances.
Listen, all I'm going to say is, do you guys really want to do this?
Yes, we do.
Right, you're arresting me for what offence?
Section 4A public order.
Public order for what? Second pictures?
Hang on
a minute. Are you body cam on? Are you recording? Right, can you identify yourself, please?
Can you imagine that? 4 cops showing up to arrest you because you said a bad word. It wasn't even I mean, first of all, it doesn't matter if it's racial or whatever. Like, that's ridiculous. But he said Muppet. Are you going to be arrested for just saying, I think you're a booger head? Are you going to arrest people for that now? You're a booger head. You're a poopy face. Oh, you're going to jail now. Is that what we're doing?
Dahlia.
PCU 692.
PCU 1823.
870.
Sergeant.
1823.
1823.
Yeah. Put your hands to your back then.
Is this really necessary?
At the minute, we don't know if you're carrying anything that might harm us. We don't know anything about you.
Oh, that's fair.
Can't see your face, so just out of precaution.
All right, let me just speak. That's a fair comment. I'll let you have that.
Right,
but I don't have anything what's going to harm you.
Everybody says that to us, don't they, mate?
And I'm actually just going to go in lobby because it's a beautiful lobby. I'm going to get some because I ain't got any stills. I'm going to take some stills.
The circumstances for why you've been arrested.
Am I being arrested or being detained?
Arrested. I would said the caution.
Arrested?
Yeah.
Well, what have I done wrong?
Are you with the caution?
Public order.
Do you know the caution again, or are you?
Well, what have I done? Tell me what I've done.
There's been a member of the public who you've apparently been shouting at and calling a Muppet.
Right.
So that's how easy it is. In England, somebody you don't like, you just call the police and go, you know what he said to me? He said I'm a Muppet. And then last night, he said I was a doo-doo head. And then he said I was a poopy face. Go arrest him. This is terrible. God, what a fucking shithole the United Kingdom is, dude.
A Muppet, yeah, and?
You caused him alarm and distress.
She's very upset.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be straight with you guys now.
Don't forget you're under caution.
You're under caution.
I can feel you shaking. I can feel shaking.
The cop shaking. The cop shaking because he's got to arrest some fucking regular ass dude who's just filming. It's just a photographer. And the cop shaking. These bitch ass cops, dude. The UK is I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was just like racism, and now it's like Muppet. You can't even call someone a Muppet. You can get arrested for that now. None of this shit makes any sense, dude. Yeah, here's a couple brave female police officers showing us the level of policing that they're capable of. These are badass women, and they deserve our respect.
All right, who's gonna win? The little Hispanic guy or the 2 female cops in full body armor? Great, it's great. He's a game for him.
This little Mexican guy looks like he's actually having fun with it. He's like getting off on it. He's like, ooh, these 2 chicks are touching me.
He's not even trying. They're starting to laugh too. I believe in you. Whoever wins, I believe in you. Good God, he's
kidding. You're just gonna get women hurt putting them in these situations, bro. It's fucking disgusting. There's that one video, I think I played it before with the I don't know if maybe I didn't play it because it was too violent. But like, this little fucking British cop tries to arrest like this Muslim dude, and he just fucking rears back and right to her nose, dude. Splits her whole fucking nose open, and she's just sitting there. She goes into like 5-year-old crying mode, where she's just like, Wah! As like her nose is broke, and it just made me feel so bad. It's like, it's cruel to be putting this tiny little woman in this situation that calls for occasional violence, so that she can get her ass fucking stomped by grown men. So what? So you can win brownie points and be like, look, we're women are. It's like, no. Yeah, when there's a situation that calls for, you might have to enact some violence, like as a police officer might. You might want to keep women out of that. Maybe, just maybe, just a thought.
Getting it.
So not. This guy's all, he looks like he's methed out, dude. He's just like, I don't know what's going on, but this is kind of fun. Yeah, well, and then a fucking bystander had to come to help him put up the. Oh, thank God for this gentleman here.
The cops can't do their jobs. They cannot subdue a 140-pound Hispanic guy, but that guy did.
Yeah, they should be fired. Hire that guy. Pay him both of their salaries. Whatever their salaries are combined, take that away from them. Let them go get a different job and pay it to this dude. All right, give that salary to this guy. It'll be much better money spent. Be a way better use of our fucking tax dollars, dude. Charleston White. Apparently he did a thing at an HBCU. Let me get this thing off. And he fucking got chased out or something. I don't know. I haven't seen the full fucking footage. I wonder what the context is here.
I gotta fight because I ain't got time to debate. Because this is what happened. We go back and forth. The old man say two black people don't have no business hanging with each other. Why? Because all they're going to do is argue and squabble. When they get through arguing, squabbling, and debate, they ain't going to build nothing. They're not going to produce nothing. They're not going to manufacture nothing. They're not going to create nothing. So why you talk to black people?
We're not arguing, Mr. White.
We need plans. We need resources.
And that's what we talk about, how to do.
We're not coming with alternative debate. Let's go.
I wonder if he got his cash. He always does these. He always walking around with a big thing of cash, dude.
All y'all debating for. All y'all debating for. Get some goddamn money. Big dog. Y'all want to debate? Y'all gotta listen. Y'all got an educated scholar, college educated nigga talking street talk, criminal talk. I wasted my time. Most educated game.
No, you guys don't get it. Okay, Charleston White's giving a speech at an HBCU, and he just walks out because I'm guessing he was getting grief. That people were talking shit to him.
Nothing. I thought I was talking to children. I'm arguing with adults. What would you do?
Why are you walking away from your people? Why are you walking away?
I'm down about my people.
Mr. White.
The white fuck my people. I don't give a damn about my people.
You right there, bro. You right here.
The way he walks is funny, dude. Just the way he walks.
They wasted my time bringing me here.
The whole school followed him out.
They wasted my motherfucker.
I wonder if he got his money. Because if he got his money, he's like, all right, I'm out of here.
Hell, man. Fucking with me about my people. Y'all don't even care about y'all people. Go talk to your grandmama then. They wasted my time. Fuck racism. I don't believe in racism.
Get that card to Mr. White, big
I
dog.
don't believe in man. I don't believe in
God bless y'all, man. You too.
Why does this shit always happen, man? Everything fucking turns into a fucking circus, dude. Crazy. Can we just stay calm? Stop getting all crazy? Like this. Now this one is wild. Okay, I don't even know what restaurant this is at. This is at some fast food place. Maybe you guys recognize the logo. I don't. But it looks like somebody set this dude up. Because watch this again. Watch this again. Okay, these dudes walk in. This guy like almost, I think this guy set him up. All right. Because he sees him come in and then he just leaves. He's just out of there. And then, yeah. See that? I mean, like, look at that. The guy just fucking. He's like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna get the back of my fellow employee as he gets jumped. This guy went to grab the spatula. Like, oh, it's not gonna make a good weapon, dude. Yeah. I mean, the spatula. Maybe you could do a little damage with it. Is it? I don't think it's Waffle House, dude. I think it's some kind of burger place. Holy shit! That didn't work out very well. They just go so like in a blink of an eye. Just fucking. What happened? Was your fucking Big Mac didn't get done in time? Watch what she does to this guy. Watch. Like, she wants the guy to come, so she grabs the guy's sweater. She's the one that caused this. She just fucking yanks him down. I mean, it's your homeboy, and you can't, oh my god, dude. Anybody want a cookie? I wonder what fucking fast food place this is, dude. I kind of want a cookie right now. This guy pulls out a gun over here too. That's what that was.
Get the fuck out of here! Come on!
This guy. I wish I had some backstory on this. You gotta feel bad for the workers, dude. Like it's not easy. They're barely making any money, fucking working a shitty job. And then you can't even like have a little bit of safety as you work from some fucking random dude coming and jumping you. They probably had some beef. Who knows? I don't know what the backstory is. But that's crazy. This is happening a lot at fast food restaurants, dude. I don't know what's going on with fast food restaurants. But shit is getting rough. Ooh, this should have been part of checking in on the women's. I missed it. This guy, this is a sprinkler he's holding right here. This is how ineffective women are at violence. That a man could literally subdue you and defeat you with just a fucking sprinkler. You gotta go full on this one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go home, girl. Oh my god. You're gonna lose that battle. Okay, now I think maybe we should call some.
Bro, it's just a sprinkler, for crying out loud. He's literally using it like a weapon, and she can't do nothing. You spray a little water in her face and she just falls and she's useless.
Buddy, you think?
She can't even get up. I was like, dude, it's just water. It's just a little fucking water.
Yeah.
Please get off my property.
Is it 911?
I don't know if they should call 911 or a lifeguard. Because if you call 911, what you gonna say? It's somebody out here drowning on grass. We gotta unplug Earth, man.
I agree. We do need to unplug Earth. I think we're done. I think Earth's cooked. It's over. I'm still black pilled. We'll see. I might come out of the black pill here soon. You know, I might have a resurgence of hope at some point. But as of right now, I'm still completely black pilled. Everything's just, we're just fucked, everybody. We're fucked. It's over. We're cooked. Get ready for Gavin McGinnis. Not Gavin McGinnis. Gavin Newsom 2028. Shit, it'd be better if we got Gavin McGinnis. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. At least it'd be entertaining. But we're going to get Gavin Newsom 2028, boys. You ready? Hope so. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, you can lose faith in your government. You can lose faith in, any political establishment doing anything for you, Dante's Guide. But you need to not like be blackpilled in your own personal life. You got to try to make the best life you can for yourself. That's like my overall thinking on it is like blackpilled when it comes to government ever, corruption, all that shit ever being fixed. The economy, blackpilled on the economy, blackpilled on, a lot of things, but you can still try to make the best life you can for yourself. Or move to another country. Go to Mexico. I hear it's really cheap and easy to go to Mexico. Anybody can just cross the border and you can stay there for like 6 months or something. So, I don't know. Go check out Mexico. Why not, right? Be a good time to go check out the rest of the world. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. Did you guys enjoy the show? Matthew Johnston. I'm optimistic. I think Trump 28 will be great. I'm not even against it at this point, Matthew Johnston. I just, I worry that Trump's not going to do enough. This is my biggest thing with Trump is like, are you going to do some like real meaningful shit? Like shit that's going to last beyond your presidency? Or is this just going to be another 4 years of like, oh, we're owning the libs, but, we barely got a tax break and the economy still sucks and food costs are still through the roof. Like, I don't know, man. Are we going to actually ban income taxes? Or, because to me, that was the one thing that got me so fucking hyped was like, oh, we're going to replace the income tax with the tariff and the external revenue service. And I don't know, maybe next year they'll introduce their way of like phasing out the income tax federally, but I don't see it happening, dude. It's a lot of hopium, a lot of, telling people what they want to hear. But then when it comes down to it, like, what can you really do? There's things you can do, but you would have to become a dictator. You'd have to become a madman. What's up, Hole and Dan Sock? What have you won? What have I won? I don't know. Nothing. I don't think his eyes are open. You talking about me? My eyes are open. I did not break nothing. Descendants 2, John. How you doing, John? Lots of hopiums. You kind of have to at a certain point, SC. It's hard to just be blackpilled every day. You got to find some hope so you can, feel good about something and have the mindset to actually try, because why try if everything's blackpilled? You just become a nihilist and that's not good. But yeah, the reality with our government is like, yeesh, I don't know. I don't know how we fix anything. I honestly don't. We're kind of fucked. Yeah, I agree. Total Recall, open your mind. Gotcha. Bro, you have to start taking better care of yourself physically. I'm in decent shape, Marvin. I don't know. How are you, Marvin? Are you jacked, Marvin? You better be jacked if you're going to talk about my shape, dude. I'm in decent shape. I'm not like terrible. A much better shape than probably a lot of people. But yeah, I'm not like a workout fucking freak where I'm just working out all the time. But I'm in decent shape. Let me see you come on and talk for 2.5 hours, bro. That proves you how good of shape I'm in. I'm in such good shape I can talk for 2 hours. You can't say Ooga Booga Burgers? You can't say that? Why not? Was that the name of the fast food establishment? That would be a fucked up name for a black run fast food establishment. But I would eat there. I would try it out. I'd try it out. Shut your ass, Marvin. Yeah, you tell him. Who's Marvin again? Who's Marvin? Oh, Marvin's talking about me getting healthy. Okay. I don't know what you want from me, Marvin. You want me to become a workout bro? You want me to become a workout bro and just like, oh, I'm so fucking jacked, bro. I'm gonna fucking... What do you want from me? What do you want from me, dude? I'm never going to be a workout bro. Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that'll be my next evolution as a creator. I'm just going to become a workout bro. And just fucking get jacked and take pictures of my fucking 6-pack abs. No, I don't hate you, Just One, dude. Why? Just One, you have some weird takes sometimes, but I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody. I can talk a lot of shit about people, but I really don't hate anybody, dude. I don't. Not even like Nick Fuentes. I hate nobody, but I am free and open with the shit talk. I don't hold back when I shit talk and I speak my mind. And the unfortunate thing is when you speak your mind, it makes people like upset because, you know, I'm not going to hold back and try to please every side of the audience and be like, oh, I can't say that about Nick because that's going to make the Groypers mad. And if I say this about Gavin Newsom, it's going to make the leftists mad. And then if I say Trump sucks, it's going to make, the Trump supporters mad. It's like, I'm just speaking my mind and I'll let everything fall where it falls. Jack Mojo, no, just do 8 sets of 30-second sprints, 2 sets of 1-minute planks, and 100 push-ups a day, and you'll be ducking ripped. Yeah, Jake, I do need to get into working out again. What I like is to play tennis. That's really, I've never been a fan of just working out for working out. I enjoy like actual activity when it's like a game involved, you know? So for me to get in shape again, I would just start playing tennis again. And then if I play tennis, I'm not going to look any more jacked than I already am because I already look the way I look because of tennis. That's why I have like this fucking, people see it, you're just fat. Well, it's a little fat there because I don't fucking work out like crazy, but this is from playing tennis. This is why I have this fucking giant arm here. The shoulders are from my mom though. Those are natural. But yeah, I like tennis. I'm not really go to the gym and just fucking lift weights and fucking hang out with the boys and fucking do my sets and it's like, no, but I'll play tennis for 2 hours. Let's go play tennis. I play hide the wiener with the wife. Yeah, that's a very important activity, Dante's Guide. They say that's a really good workout. That's what they say. As long as you can last more than like a couple minutes. Can you last more than a couple minutes, dude? I don't know. I shouldn't have asked that question, Dante's Guide. That's personal. I'm sorry about that. I've always loved your steez. Later, brother. All right, thank you. I don't know what steez means. I don't know what that means at all. I know my hair's fucked up today. Ugh, I didn't do any work to fucking. If it's getting too long, it takes a lot of work. I gotta go get a haircut. But fuck, I hate going to get haircuts, dude. I fucking hate them. Pretty sure you made Joe Rogan mad a few times with some of them vids you made. I don't think. Maybe. I know one that made him upset. But it wasn't really him that got upset. It was his wife. Wife got upset because she had some friends, some friends that didn't realize the video was fake. And then, they were like, oh, look at what your husband's doing. It's like, which I felt really bad about. But yeah, you know how women's are. Any reason to like pick on each other and to talk shit, they do that. No, I don't know if I nearly destroyed his marriage. I think his marriage is fine. No, I think he had friends that were like, oh, did you see this video? I think it was the Whitney Cummings one, and then part of it was a little bit when I was new and I didn't know to make them like way over the top, so they weren't believable. That one was maybe a little too believable, but yeah, it happens, dude. Shit happens, but they're cool. Joe's I told Joe I don't mean to, I'm not trying to cause any problems with your family. They're just jokes. And he understands that. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes, dude. Women's. What can you say, dude? Yeah, Voleric. It's an old one. It's from like 2018. It's some of you might remember, like they're like dancing, like Joe's snapping. And it's kind of all over the place. It was like when I was still kind of figuring out what I was doing. And yeah, I didn't make it over the top enough to where people just didn't think it was just like a highlight. I think people watched it and thought like, oh, this is just like a compilation of shit. As opposed to like, oh, like this didn't happen. So then I started making them way, way over the top. Which I think was a smart move. Because you don't want people to believe it when it's clearly just a joke. Do you remember the Super Deluxe Political Edits channel? What happened to that guy? Are you talking about Vic Berger? Super Deluxe was owned by Time Warner, I think, and Time Warner basically shut it down. But yeah, Vic Berger is still around. He hosts, or he's I think a producer. He's part of the Tim Heidecker podcast. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, Tim Heidecker has a podcast, and Vic Berger's a part of it. So yeah, they're still around. Damn, sorry, Joe, to hear Joe cut you off. Well, Joe didn't cut me off. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there was a video that, you know, which I probably shouldn't have said, but that's the problem when you're fucking on the air for 2 hours. Sometimes you say things, you forget, oh yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I think I've hinted about it, but I've kind of skirted around it. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, her friends sent her the video, and you know, she probably got mad because her friends were teasing her. Who knows, dude? I don't know all the details. But yeah, not a big deal. That was a long time ago. That was like 2018. That's not even. That's before the shout outs. That's before all that shit. So that's not nothing new. That's from fucking 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Yeah, come on and hit the like button and subscribe. Dante Guy's right, dude. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to become a member, the ways to do it are there. Click join. If you're on mobile, it's not going to let you unless you, I think you got to go to the link. You got to open it up in like your Apple browser, whatever the fuck, Safari or whatever, and log in through there. It's a pain in the ass. So just get on your computer one of these days and join that way. Or you can become a member on Patreon. The link's on the description for the link is in the description for Patreon as well. Thank you guys. Been a fun show. We'll see you again on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And yeah, take care, everybody.
Please subscribe and hit the like. And ring that bell if you want notified. Here's some other videos to watch that you might like or you might not. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want no